I can hear you good.
Okay, cool.
You're pretty low. It
Uh,
sounds like you're off that pressure right now.
I definitely am off a couple of chokers. You know what I'm saying?
Have you
But
been
nah,
shopping at Demon Time Exotics tonight, sir?
I have been shopping at DemonTimeExotics.com. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know I got that Huli with me too. Let me turn off my camera real quick. Where the Huli at? Shut up, Demon Time. Look, I don't even know my own
He's
name.
being a hooligan off the Hooliani.
I got. It's hard to flip this shit, but we'll just flip my real camera. Yeah, shut
Big
up,
Don Don.
Huli. Yeah, man. A night hoe, man. Not the Resposado. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's been cool, man. I remember dating as a kid being way bigger than I see it now. You know what I mean? And it's like I keep saying it, and they like, "What you mean?" And all my cousins like, "What you mean? Why you saying?" I'm like, "I'm looking around, like, you know what I'm saying?" I don't know. It's like I've been in Knoxville, then I've been in Nashville. Those are two different towns. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
one, it's not much to do. You know what I'm saying? If you in school or you doing college shit, yeah. But other than that, it ain't much to do. Nashville is just like it just got different things going on. It's like more city, metropolitan life. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And the only way I can explain it is like I told my cousin, like the only way I can explain it is in cities, people are walking down the street because they have things to do. They're going places. You know what I'm saying? And like small towns, nobody's just walking on the street because it's like, where are you walking to? You know what I'm
What the,
saying?
where the fuck you going?
Right? It's like, where is really not much to walk to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Yeah.
nothing to just walk up the street to and go to. So that's the only way. That's what sticks out to me when I see like a city to a town or a small town. It's like if you go to a city and you see people walking down the street, you know it's more of a populated metropolitan area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't been in Cincinnati. I'm gonna probably go through Cincinnati tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And see, see the difference from Dayton to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tonight we're on the Freedom Kev podcast.
Freedom
Kev is
kid.
not being free right now. He ain't taught us no topics. He ain't brought us a
You,
plate of tater tot casserole.
you,
Nothing.
you, we don't got to talk about the topics, but you can at least tell us what's going on. What you want? What are we going? What are some of the brain picking topics that you want to discuss tonight? We don't have to start talking about them, but what are they?
Yeah, where are we going? What rabbit hole?
Oh, hold on.
Relationships.
We live? We live?
You
Yeah, we
can talk,
live.
Man, I've
bro.
been over
You
here
can,
shopping on OnlyFans, man. What's going on with y'all
sir.
people,
Do
man?
not promote other people on this
All right, yo.
platform, sir.
It's just OnlyFans. I don't know who I'm promoting. I just don't know who I'm
So,
serving. How
Combo,
you
are
You
doing,
you
all
gonna
right?
Amanda?
buy
Quiet
OnlyFans?
your quick
All right.
mind.
So we have a special guest today.
Very
Her
special
name is
guest,
Amanda, and
Well, I didn't get an
Amanda.
introduction.
she wanted to
Right.
come on. So
Why I didn't
Amanda,
get
Amanda,
an
how are you?
introduction?
the nigga with the big head that keeps saying why he didn't get an introduction. This is Coop. He is an amazing friend.
No, I don't want to be introduced to Amanda. I wanted to be introduced to the internet. I wanted you to say, "Hey, Coop, welcome to my show, man.
Nigga,
Thank you for
everybody know you,
coming."
nigga. Don't
God damn.
everybody
Nah,
know you, nigga.
we gotta give him some slack. This is third show. He's doing well. Go ahead, man. We gonna get off you, man. Go ahead, man. Go move it. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. Now, but Amanda,
Yes.
Is she actual
how
person? I was just gonna say, are you actual person? Or are you? Did he just log in from his phone and say that you're somebody?
Is
no,
that
no.
AI Amanda or the real Amanda?
Are you a person? Look at that's the AI, man. He's typing in the answer.
No,
He's
you
not
cool.
gonna what you gonna say.
Hey, Amanda, he
I am
said,
a
"Are you
real
a real
person.
person?"
I am a real person.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
you're flesh and blood. You're living and breathing. Okay, that's good.
Kev doesn't know real people. He's Freedom Kev. He lives out in the
No.
woods and he eats
Amanda,
dead
Amanda, Amanda,
hogs.
Amanda, 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 Amanda.
Amanda
She's like,
Show.
what did I walk into? We're so sorry. We have no what decorum. Is that the word? We have no decorum
That's
in
the
here.
word. We ain't got none of that shit.
Well, you know what, Amanda? I would like to say welcome to the show. Thank you for
About to go
coming
to bed,
past.
man.
And that's a very, very creative name. What does it mean? Kev can't type that.
Cam can't type what the name mean fast enough.
No, y'all stupid. Nah, I
He
think
can't
Bixby
type and Google at the same time.
has a delay, is what it is.
Amanda Panda. Can I call you Amanda Panda? I like
Hey,
that.
Amanda. So what does your name mean?
Amanda.
It means Amanda, and it means the name my mom gave me. Amanda means Amanda, and it's the name my mom gave me.
You know, people with unique ass names always know the meaning of their shit. Oh, it means shine a light in Africa. Like what?
And look at,
Your
oh,
name is Constance.
I'm
Like
almost
chill.
drunk enough to explain what my name was. I was trying to get y'all the information on the internet. Look at,
Nah, man.
hey, if y'all was like a entertainer or something like that, and you was gonna take on a fake name, what would your fake name be?
Jamie Foxx.
Jim, come on now, get your ass out of here. He talking about
Everybody
Jamie
thought
Foxx.
that was that nigga real name, man. Shit.
Now listen, what would y'all fake name, like your stage name, be? I want some kind of
I would keep my name the same way, you know. The same name my parents gave me, Combo.
see. No,
It's a
no,
strong
I was finna
African
say
name.
I was really finna say your real name. Already, my
My real name is
bad.
Combo. It's a
How
strong
about
African name. I come from a strong African tribe, and I take pride in my
okay?
name.
A strong. Why you keep emphasizing strong? You 5'5" with thick thighs. Stop playing with me. Like a strong African tribe. What's your
Don't
answer?
disrespect my base.
Don't
I know
disrespect my
he
tribe.
probably squat like 500 pounds. He's low and compact to the ground. He could probably be squatting,
I'm
pounding.
gonna pick the world up and I'm gonna drop it on you.
Hey man,
I used to tell girls my name was Benji.
hey,
I normally
no, I
say
think
either James.
my shit would be like some kind of like I want like a cool like what is a Cortez Raphael? No, Raffaele. Like what
You
is
like
that?
you
Is
could be
that
a
like
Raphael.
a Raphael? Can I be a
Nigga, a
Raphael?
Ninja Turtle
Yeah, he
nigga.
could be a Raphael because he's old. So he's in that age
Uh,
group. No, he's in
okay.
the age
So
group for a
you
Raphael,
want
and you
you want a
smooth enough
narrative
for it.
war? Hey,
No.
combo. You know
You got
I'm
the
the
age
best
and you
of the
got the
combo.
smoothness. I'm respecting your pimping.
Raphael
So
Sadiq.
you gonna give me two narratives today? Okay. I'm
No,
already got the salufis. What do you call it? The salufis?
Who's little Sody? Uh.
Kev left. Kev
Hey,
took
that's
his
that
company
rapper
and left.
nigga, huh?
How did the host and the guest leave their own show and we on their show just running their show? Sir, this is my show now. If I gotta be on your show running your show quietly while I'm out of
There you
town,
go. He ran back. He
then
said, "I don't want the money shit here."
if I have to run your show quietly at my cousin's house when I'm trying to make sure I pop up on your show,
Dude, what
I'm
up,
turning
So
dude?
into
you
the
so you're
messy show.
really in so
It's
you're
the
really
messy
in
show now.
Ohio.
Yeah, I'm really in Ohio.
Oh man, I got some folks up there, man. That ain't nothing but a 2 hour drive. I took that ride plenty of times.
Come on, man,
Shout out
pop
to the
up.
Ohio players.
Ohio players. They said shout out to you, man. Shout out, man. Shout out my people. I know, man. The old real Ohio players, man. Yeah, we in here.
Yeah. Hey, man.
We got a
Rest in
new
peace to
state.
Lil Sody. Shout out to
Who is
Duke,
little?
man, for coming in.
I don't know
Who
who
is
that
little
Everybody
is,
else.
but
Sody?
rest in peace
Who?
to him, bro.
Yeah, who the fuck is little
Is he a
Sody?
rapper?
He sounds like he sells soda pop.
Oh,
Amanda, are you
perfect.
back
Amanda's
now?
back.
I am back.
Guess
You're a
That's
who's
not a
real
good delay
back?
person.
now.
Oh, man. Duke said
Look,
combo is
he got it.
gator.
He look. He had to go reset his AI.
Like, so-
He had to go
Damn,
reset
this
his
nigga.
computer.
no, she is a real person.
I
Combo,
am
why are
Amanda,
you
a
at
say
Duke
real
smoking?
person.
Amanda. This AI can't do this. So Amanda, say I am a real person.
I am a real person.
Yeah, AI can't do that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Amanda, say
See?
this.
It
Shut the hell
breaks.
up, combo. Can you say that? Shut the hell up, combo.
Put some respect on me, nigga.
No, Amanda, I need that. Shut the hell up, combo. That's how I know you're not an AI. Don't worry about it. He won't attack you. Say
You're not a
hell up.
donut. It's okay. You're safe. You're not a donut.
Say shut the hell up, combo. Unless you're a
Go
Christian,
home,
you need to say
Roger.
shut the heaven up.
Ooh, that'd be a good name for you, Roger.
Nah, you look like a
Say,
Roger.
combo, wipe your neck.
Here we go.
Exactly. Let's push the narrative. Combo's neck is sweaty. If you want to be, on here, you have to understand that Combo's neck is moisturized and it smells a little bit.
Yeah, rapper from LA.
Y'all
Rest
keep
in
saying
peace,
all that,
Lil
man. Y'all
Salty
messing
Beer.
it up because I like to get my neck sucked on. And
This nigga,
now no woman gonna suck on my neck because it's gonna mess with their blood pressure.
Not the saltine cracker neck.
Throw yourself away. Throw yourself in the trash.
what you say, combo? You said that you like in your neck suck.
Yeah, I like my neck getting sucked on, man. That stuff.
This is a sick Negro.
Wow.
He's a creep.
Why do we listen to Combo?
Yeah.
I don't know why we listen to Combo.
Nah,
He
man.
took a nap to be on time for your show today, too,
Oh,
Kev.
man.
I'm sober just for your show, Kev.
Oh man, I
So-
really do appreciate that combo.
You need to hurry up
I'm
because I
not
started drinking when you went live about 30 minutes ago.
A word.
So you need to hurry up. Because
He's
about
only
to come
been
on
live for 12 minutes, sir.
All right, let's go. All right, listen. Hold on. So I was waiting on more people to come in, but I'm guessing that they'll probably pop in a little bit later.
Hold on, man.
Do you know why Jesus wept?
No, I don't give a
Jesus
fuck
wept.
why Jesus wept right now.
What? You can't say that.
Not at this
Step
moment.
away.
But I do have a
Step away,
question for
Jesus.
y'all though. This is the question right here. Josh got paid $95,000. He gave his lady $94,500. What is Josh?
He got paid 90. That's what a simp is.
He's a man that believes his woman can manage his money better than he can. So she put it up in a savings account and told him, you just need the little chump change to pay some bills and get some gas.
Shut when you think about it.
I would say
how long they've been together. That's what we need to know.
This is a very.
I would say with the information right there that Josh is a fool because he should have gave her the other 500 so she wouldn't have been complaining.
Hell no. Josh is a damn fool.
He's gonna say, why you didn't give it all to me?
He a thief. He's kept $500 from his wife. What type of man does that?
And this is hypocritical of you, Kev.
He's a cheater. You know how
you
many
said you don't
$40
need a
women?
woman to work,
Combo,
and you can take care of the household bills, but yet you don't want to turn over your whole check to her.
No, listen, look, if that is what makes me a hypocrite to you, then so be it. I'm not giving nigga no. Hell no.
If you got a woman at home that's not working and she's handling all the household duties, why wouldn't you turn over your whole check so she can handle everything?
No, because I'm paying all of the bills. Like no, like I'm not.
You're paying the bills. She's just
like I'll give you something, but nigga, but 94,500.
Yeah, it's to make you happy.
Look, you niggas are on bullshit tonight.
Hell, I'm being serious. So I'm gonna be honest. For me personally, only for me personally, that's the goal.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I'm being very serious. I want to have. I don't have a problem in walking around with shoes with holes in the bottom, no haircut, because I know my wife is taken care of. Like, and if you got the right wife, dude, she's gonna have some new shoes at the door for you. She's gonna give you the money to go get your hair cut. She's gonna make sure there's food in the house. She's gonna make sure that y'all got the things that you need. All you gotta do is make sure that you go out and get it.
Everything.
Like that's not my job. My job isn't to my job is to take what I get, bring it back home, and let her make more out of what I got. A woman can take that 95,000 and turn it into 110. A man gonna take that 95,000
negative 110.
You need to find the right.
A man gonna take that 95,000 and turn it into 40,000 and the Camaro.
Is one of your hoes listening like combo?
No. No one's listening. This is your show.
Oh, fuck you, motherfucker. He doesn't know what position. Are you funny? All right.
Not funny, just sober.
So we haven't heard from the lady on the panel. Amanda, what is Josh?
Well, I have to start out with saying that I don't believe that any one person should be completely in charge of all of the finances in a relationship, because it can be a recipe for disaster. So that's the first thing that I have to say. But my initial reaction whenever I first saw this question was that Josh is an idiot. That was my initial reaction. Josh is an idiot.
I got
You're
that
single.
Josh is financially irresponsible because he got that money and she made him turn it over instantly. Like, bruh, you're not about to blow through all that money. Give me that money. Here's your $500. Go get a PS5 and come home.
No, can you not imagine? He shouldn't even kept that $500. He stole from his household. Let me explain. My job, your job as a woman, a woman's job is to keep my stomach full, my pockets empty, and my penis empty. If you let me walk, yes, if you let me walk out that house with money in my pocket, a woman's going to want $40. If you let me walk out of this house with an empty stomach, a grown woman going to want to feed me. If you let me walk out with a hard rock, a freak going to want to ride it. So you empty me out. You take the change out of my pocket. You leave nothing in my wallet but my ID, and send my ass back out there to go get you some more.
Yeah. So, yeah, Kev. So, man, we can look at this multiple ways. Josh could be a fool, or Josh could be being fiscally responsible by turning over his funds.
No, Josh is a fucking idiot. There ain't no other way to look.
But we don't know the dynamic of their relationship.
That is what I was going to say as well.
But just by the information
we don't know his lady.
But just based off the information that is given, what is Josh? Just off your first, just off first look.
Perfect example. My little brother and his wife. She gives all her paychecks to him.
Shout out Fee in the comments.
Yeah.
He actually what he does for a living is management. So he deals with budgets and spreadsheets and all that. So he has the ability to take their money and make it last longer.
Fee, I got you. You can have my whole card.
She takes all of the money. I mean, he takes all of their money and he makes it work the best for their family. And you know, it's like she'll say things like, "I want a new car," and he'll show in the budget. He'll make moves in the budget, and then he'll go get her a new car. It's not making.
See, that's smart. They have a common goal as a couple.
Yeah,
and he's a better financial person than her.
So
he handles the finances.
So what's wrong?
I'm not mad at that
with Josh, but now you're talking about Josh, and when you take it, you say Josh giving his lady. Granted, it's not his wife; it's his lady. But when you're flipping it. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
What I'm saying,
if we a team and you are better at handling the finances, then I don't have a problem with taking the back seat.
You have to play to your partner's strong suit. My woman is better at sucking dick, so I will allow her to suck my dick.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This nigga. but combo, I have to be honest with you. I am not mad.
Hey, listen, you made it like it was an option for both of y'all to suck a dick.
No. I'm not skilled. I have zero experience. So why not let the expert do what she's good at? So when she's down there doing her thing, I don't critique her. Baby, you're the pro.
So wait, I thought all dudes like they thing sucked a different type of way. So
I don't know how another man likes it. I just
what
know
if
how
she's sucking your thing like she sucked her ex's?
I don't know that. All I know is what I receive.
What if it's not to your liking? What if
I'm happy with because she's the pro. I hired her for this job.
What if she's scraping you up with the roof of her mouth and her teeth?
Oh God,
it must be a reason why she's doing it. She knows.
This nigga combo.
I don't get in the way.
This nigga drunk.
He's a yes man.
I'm not drunk. I'm sober. You don't tell the people how to make the secret sauce. You just make the fucking secret sauce.
Hey man.
All right, put yourself in the woman's perspective.
I
She's
don't
down
want
there
to.
and she's working. She's doing her thing. She's making her man happy, and he critiquing her, baby, doing like this, doing like. Eventually, like, man, have you done this before?
She is going to critique you.
No, she's
If
going to
you
say
are
you
eating
never
her
done
out
this before.
and you aren't doing it right, she's going to let you know. So what's the problem?
Guess what? Most women have experimented with other women.
Is that true, Amanda?
I would say that there is a high probability of that. Yes.
Like
Okay.
98%.
I'm just going by the women that I know in my life.
Well, you know.
Would you like
Shout
to
out Fee in the
expound?
comments, man.
Let me see what
I'll
Fee's
run
talking
that
about. What is Fee
check-in
talking about
TV.
in the comments?
Somebody owes Fee some money. It looks like it's you, Coop.
Give her her money, John.
Fee needs that cash immediately.
She put me on the blade, and I haven't ran in the trap yet. Sorry.
Oh man, that's all bad.
Who's Fee? I never met her. How you doing, Fee?
Hey, man. But yeah, Freedom Kev, what else do you have to talk about on
All
your
right, man. So
podcast?
next question. Or next topic.
Yeah,
Does
somebody bring
age
this bottle
matter
of wine.
when dating?
Does age matter when dating?
It sounds like y'all saying does age matter when dating?
I'll let Amanda go first, and then I'll go after her.
Yeah, Amanda, you please.
Well, I think that what matters more than age is compatibility. So you could have someone who is, of a different age than you, but as long as you get along and communicate well with each other, that's what matters more. I happen to be quite a bit older than the fellow that I am seeing. So it doesn't bother me at all.
How much older are you than Kev?
I am 15 years older than Kevin.
Oh,
Well, we're
graduation!
not going to be.
Don't play into this shit.
We're not going to go into ages.
Don't play into that shit. Hell no.
We are not going into ages
this
on this
nigga
podcast.
She walked
combo.
right into that one.
We are not going into ages on this podcast.
Not at all.
So,
not at all. Next up, Coop. What you got?
My answer to this question for me is yes. Personally, just my preference. I can't date a young lady from 18 to 24 because I have children. And they are living in a time period where they lack responsibilities and want to have fun and want to live life. And I got shit going on that real adult problems. So I wouldn't want to put nobody in that age group in my shit. And I don't have time. I'm not trying to. I like experienced women. I'll just say that.
I think that falls within the compatibility thing that I was talking about.
And how does that?
Because not every woman who is 24 is immature and going through like a phase of, wanting to, as you said, like live life and all that kind of stuff. So I would say that whenever I was 24, I was very mature. I don't know that I would have dated someone a lot older than me at that point in my life, but so I think that it boils down to compatibility. So it just depends on the individuals. But I hear what you're saying about like your kids and like someone younger, and even like the wanting someone that's experienced and like has life experiences. I hear what you're saying there. I think the older you get, the less the age difference matters.
For me, it's wow, how can I? So my little sister just turned 30 today. So for me, I couldn't date nobody under the age of 18.
Wait,
and
what? Well, how does that relate to your sister turning 30? Like, I'll be lost as fuck dealing with combo. Like, what the fuck?
But no, I do. I used to believe in the same thing you were saying that hey, life experience goes a long way, but how much life experience can you have at 25? And the way that they experience life is different. Anything with age after 97, 98, they don't experience.
I don't know if that's me or it must have been me.
I think that was combo.
Oh man, I gotta give a shout out to the boxing section is in the building. The ass eater himself.
Oh, that's the ass eater down there.
What up,
The
Kyle?
fecal mouth man himself.
The nigga that had to cut off his fake ass beard because it wouldn't connect.
It's me. I am fecal mouth man.
Oh man. Combo
I don't know why the Black Michelin Man has anything to say about Kyle Davis.
It's me, the skinny man with love handles. Hey, Cal, does age matter in dating?
It depends.
On what?
It depends on how old niggas is. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't want a fresh young 18-year-old or 19-year-old?
I mean, my age is not as bad, but if you go, to money's age, you get into your 50s like money, then it's kind of like you can't really get down. But my age is cool.
Yeah. Money 50 out here. Jesus Christ.
I am 50,000 years old.
Money first car had the diamond in the back.
Sunroof top. Nigga.
All right.
Hey,
all right. Hey, hold on. Cal.
Money hasn't had license since Marvin Gaye died.
Jesus.
Cool, chill. Cal.
Yeah.
What do you got on the topic? Does age matter when dating?
We were talking about. I was saying it really just depends on the maturity level of the person. It depends on how I feel about the person. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, really, because sometimes when you're at the club, you don't even ask women their age because shit, they in the club, they 21. You know what I'm saying? So that's like my cutoff point, though. Honestly, like for me personally, I'm like a 21 and up type person. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm at. If you can't buy alcohol, I can't really do nothing with you. But I don't have a problem with if a nigga want to date a girl that's 18, nigga, she 18, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I don't knock nobody dating preferences. First off, or who they want to fuck or whatever they do. Like, that's on you. But me personally, I just don't indulge. But I'm not saying, hey, you out of pocket for doing it. Or running or kicking people off the show.
As long as it ain't my daughters, you can do what the fuck you want to do.
Now listen, the niggas that was out of pocket was the niggas that was fucking with the 16-year-olds and they was 23 years old and shit. You know what I mean? That was the out of pocket
shit. The niggas that pulled up to the high school and picked up the high school girls.
Right. Then they
the niggas with the nice
the
cars.
Best ones we had, bro. The best girls we had to offer, nigga. That the OG niggas was snatching them up from us.
They weren't even OGs. They were just older niggas, old as fuck, with a car, picking up a fucking high school girl, getting her pregnant. This bitch baby daddy 35 and shit.
Hey, you hear me? Lying to us, though.
How the fuck you feel having a baby with that old ass man now, bitch?
hey, but Coop, they was lying to us, telling us not to eat coochie the whole time they eating coochie.
That's ridiculous.
Motherfuckers.
I love eating coochie, goddammit.
Exactly. I don't know why I listen to them niggas. I started way too late.
This is a lie that I will not allow y'all to promote. You do
not
coochie.
See, that is why your beard has not came in fully. You need to start eating some coochie, money.
I'd rather just shave than eat pussy.
What is your opposition to the vagina?
What's the problem with it?
Why have you tasted some bad vagina?
An acquired taste for pussy. I'm cool. I don't need pussy in my life.
How do you have to have acquired taste for something that doesn't taste like anything?
That's not for me.
You must have some bad coochie.
Man, it was the wrong day at the market.
You must have had some sour pussy.
On behalf of all America, I would ask you to grow the fuck up, money.
hey, as a matter of fact, I got a question for Amanda though.
It's just not.
So,
listen, I ain't even asked you to eat no ass, but eating coochie is just that's just like a necessity of life, bro. That's
like that's normal.
That's something you have to do.
Life without it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, don't listen to me telling you have to eat coochie. World out here, you do not have to eat coochie.
Oh shit!
To be the nigga.
Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. We gotta.
You gotta have real.
We got a real. Hold on, money. We got a real American in the building.
Lord!
Viva la Mexico!
He is a good guy. I have to put out a trigger warning. You know. Shout out to my dog Mix.
Gifted sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, how you get.
The American himself. Let's welcome Mix to the building.
The trigger warning was for me because you put baby ass on. You triggered me.
Trigger warning.
Hey, cool.
You got to shift it. What'd you say, man?
Why he ain't had no.
Nah, but I have a question for the lady that is on the panel. So Amanda, is eating pussy a requirement?
I'm gonna hop back on with my kid.
You good? Oh shit, my bad.
See, that's why you shouldn't let me finish my story. Because he ain't shit to say.
My bad, money. My bad, money.
Nah,
you know, this is only my third.
Well, hold on, Amanda was about to answer
now.
So I need to hear the question fully again because I couldn't hear all of it.
I said, Amanda,
yes,
is eating pussy a requirement for the guy that you're dating?
I would not say that it is a requirement, but it is definitely a big plus.
Okay. I got a question for you, Amanda.
Yes.
Who dates the whiter women? The guy from Minnesota or the guy from Oklahoma?
Whiter? Well, I don't know the guy from. You said Minnesota?
Yeah, the guy from Oklahoma or the guy from Minnesota. Who dates the whiter women?
Amanda, I want
you have to put more in perspective.
Yeah, because I don't know.
There are two black men. One is from Minnesota. One is from Oklahoma. Who do you think will be more inclined to date the white?
No. Because it's a different type of white. You got a country girl. She's not white. She's a country girl. Then you got a Minnesota girl who's, hey, oh my gosh, you know that.
No, they
nah. Amanda know what I'm talking about. Them Ashleys, them blondes. Those.
Oh, the preppy.
Yeah,
that's some LA shit though. That's
no. They in Minnesota, and I think that's why money doesn't eat pussy.
How does this come back to money eating pussy?
Yeah, hey, and you know what though? Hey,
he just want me to come and engage. He's like,
to be honest though, money didn't get a chance to actually finish his answer. So money,
and I ain't get a chance to answer mine before you cut me off for cow to come.
Nah, nigga, hold up, shut up. Money, finish your answer, please.
No, listen. I didn't even get to answer that question. Does age matter when dating? I think that it can. It is situational. I think, like Amanda said, it's situational. You know what I mean? It's maturity levels and all of that. But I do think that people of different age ranges can have successful relationships. You know, to answer a more specific question. But and this question, it's like, you know, does age matter? Just depends. I always hear people ask the questions like, what do you and a young person have to talk about? It's like, we're not talking. My penis is in her mouth. that's why do I need to
But you won't put her pussy in your mouth?
No. Because when your penile region is of tremendous ability, and you don't have to add in the extra bonus of your tongue, you know what I mean, wiggling and slurping and spit and all kind of shit. That's how your body flushes its trash. That's how you throw the trash out with your body. through your vagina, and then you want me to come suck on it. I can't do it.
Well,
Cool.
I've been known to work for waste management, so.
He said, I will come and clean that motherfucker up.
That's a fact. Hey.
Well, one thing that I have to say about that money is that there's vastly different kinds of orgasms for a woman, and a clitoral stimulation orgasm is vastly different from a vaginal stimulation orgasm, and some women have a hard time having an orgasm from vaginal stimulation, and clitoral stimulation is the only way that they can.
Correct. And also in doing so, it helps you learn your woman, because some may get off of penetration, some may get off of stimulation.
That's a fact.
While you're down there, you're doing things to figure out which one she reacts to. Absolutely. Because it's not just about your pleasure, it's about the pleasure of her. But age does not matter to Deuce, because he likes minors.
Wow. Okay, listen. Combo, you're making a point that you would mean I would have to care how they feel. You know what I'm saying? that's the point.
He's a piece of shit. He doesn't give a fuck
this
about
guy.
Suck my dick, but I will not put my mouth down there.
Your girl is a saint. Yo,
all positive.
your old lady
Low,
is a
what up,
saint.
man?
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. All positive.
See, if you're 21, I'll make an exception.
What the fuck is going on here, John? Come on now.
Sorry, this isn't my show, and I'm being rude.
Hola, all positive. Who is this? Lawrence Wiley? What the fuck am I watching?
What the fuck am I watching? Lawrence Wiley, you are watching the Freedom Kev show.
Shout out Low. Shout out Low.
Appreciate you being here.
Oh, that's Low, man. Pop up, man.
Yeah, man. Pop up, Low.
Low don't fuck with us no more, but it's all
good. We ain't heard Low in a minute.
If you don't respond back, I'm sending you a dick pic.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I've already said it.
You better come to the panel, buddy.
Coop will not give me your number to do it. Coop's been protecting you, because I said, listen, look, bro, you ain't been here. I need to know if you're okay. And to get a response, I'm going to send a dick pic. And Coop won't give me your number.
He just going to block your ass.
He acts like it's some gay stuff or something.
He just going to block you. He just
listen here, goddamn it.
Oh, man. All right.
Does age matter when you are putting... Oh, I'm stop.
Combo got me fighting for my life.
Why Lo won't pop up on us, man? Lo, we miss you, brother.
I don't know what we did to Lo, but this shit is crazy.
Lo, come.
All right, y'all. So, next topic. Is it okay to cry in front of your spouse?
Let me read these comments real fast and then I'll answer.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo, I'll slap some shit. What the fuck?
That's what I'm laughing at. I miss
it all depends. It's circumstantial, man. Don't be out here crying because your favorite team lost, but like if somebody die, please don't ever cry in front of her if y'all break up because the relationship is over.
Oh yeah,
I might cry tears of joy if you give me some good ass head, and I can't believe I got this bitch. Like, damn, this bitch just sucked the. God damn!
I've never had.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Nah, low. You better come now. That nigga said he about to send you a dick pic. Pull the fuck up and clear your name.
Yo, I don't think that men should cry in front of women. I think that women, like, if they like, because I believe that the man is supposed to be like the protector and to be like the rock of like the family. And if you're crying, like I just wouldn't do it. Like I wouldn't even open up that box because I don't know how she's going to react to it.
Because she's going to throw it in your fucking face. That's why we got mental health issues now. Because you can't even be vulnerable in front of your bitch because she going to tell you, yeah, you was crying, you bitch ass nigga, when your auntie died. So don't act tough with me, and then you're going to have to sock the bitch and go to jail. Don't talk about my dead auntie,
language.
Bitch.
You just said bitch 5 times in one sentence, sir.
No, this is the Freedom Kev show. We don't give a fuck about language.
Okay, but we have a young lady here. I don't know how she feels about it.
Oh, trust me,
she called bitches
she
You do
don't give
not
a
have
fuck.
to worry about that with me. Not at all.
I'm
these
sorry. I'm
bitches
old
every
fashioned.
chance you get,
I
Amanda.
believe in my women walking in the middle, walking on the inside, and all that. So I'm sorry.
Yo, women wear tennis shoes to weddings.
No balances and shit.
Your women
I'm
still
from
going to their
DC.
prom.
Yeah, but I don't think that men should cry in front of the women, and I don't even think that they will throw it up in your face.
I do.
It's just that like we're supposed to be the rock. You know what I mean? And if you're crying, like I can understand, right? Like let's say, for instance, if your mom had died or something, right? Like you may drop a few tears, but if you like snotty and fucking just boo hooing and shit like that, like
About
hell
my
no,
mama?
nah, man.
Wait, I got a limit how I cry about my mama.
So real quick,
Oh.
when my mother died, I didn't cry to my girl. I cried to my side bitch because women are like sharks and they smell blood. That's why they have a menstrual so they can train themselves to smell blood and weakness, and they see it and they attack. And you don't want your woman to attack you because you got to be the leader.
Oh,
TT.
honey, you are hanging out with the wrong women. That's what I have to say about that.
How do you feel about making your
why am I hanging
boyfriend
out with the
flirt?
wong women?
If that's how they
He wasn't
are.
even speaking. How did he get into him?
Because look at you, you just hate that they want to talk to me. Look at, I can't help it that they are interested in why
Money
this
just
man.
funny. Was you talking in your head and she
Look,
responded at the same time?
yes, I have telepathic powers, and she responded. She said, "Look, oh my God, money. Yes, ma'am, I'm here. How you doing today? No, let me stop.
Do you make your boyfriend's plates?
Oh,
Hold on,
that's a great
nigga,
question.
nigga. Wait. We are not there, Amanda.
Okay.
What?
What was the? I forgot the question. I've been drinking. What happened?
It said, "Is it okay to cry in front of your spouse?"
Oh, is it okay to cry in front of your spouse? Um, I would have to say I'm gonna just be honest. You know, I like to live in my truth. I have cried in front of my spouse before. I don't know if that's affected how she felt about me. Um, you know,
Are y'all still together today?
I don't speak about my personal relationships on the internet, brother. I'm gonna leave that to you. But you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that I am a victim of that, and I have done it, I feel like it's really about how you move as a man. If you move cowardly as a man and you normally do weak shit and then you crying, that makes you weak. But if you move like a man and you normally on some man shit and you show emotion too, that just makes you a man with emotion. So it's really about who you are as a man.
Ah.
Cal, is it okay to cry in front
Y'all
of
know
your
Cal
spouse?
makes himself cry
Kyle is crying right
on
now.
cue.
Kyle is crying right
You
now.
know
What you
Kyle's a
mean?
professional crier,
Kyle
right?
is light skinned with no facial hair. He is crying right now.
Man, the hate that's coming out of your heart and eyes and mouth and ears is crazy to me, man. Man, listen, it's not my fault they called you midnight
They
and
said your face looked like
car
a
baby.
knuckle.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, it's not my fault they called you
Bro, that
car
nigga
baby
was so
growing up.
mad y'all said he looked like a knuckle earlier. I ain't gonna lie, he was ready to fight y'all niggas.
Oh shit.
Hey, Cal,
What's up?
is it okay to cry in front of your spouse?
It just depends. It depends on what the situation is, my boy.
Hey, let me get up out of here. If y'all on here in a second, I'm gonna pop back on.
Yeah. Appreciate you, money.
He
You
finna
already
cry
know.
right now. He just don't want to let us know.
I'm
Well,
finna
yeah.
cry in the car. As soon as I get in the car, I'm gonna cry. I know it.
Hey, can you grow up though, man? Eat some coochie, bro. Grow the
Yeah,
fuck.
man. Come on, money.
No, I'm trying to
Come
tell.
back with some good news, dog.
Listen,
Please
I'm
dilate.
trying to teach y'all that y'all don't have to go around eating pussies to make it in life. Like you can get some pussy without eating it. Just remember that. Money is
Oh,
the
that's a
first one to
It's
tell
fact.
you.
That's
better.
a fact.
You don't
That's
have
a
to
fact.
eat
Tastes
no
better when it's
pussy to get
But
some.
it's
dilated.
different when it is your woman, though. And
No,
you
no,
want to
no.
make her
It
feel
tastes
good.
better when it's dilated.
Can y'all give Combo some
what
attention?
This is a sick Negro.
He wants y'all attention right now. Please give it to him.
It's your fault, money. It's your fault because you leaving. He act out when you leave, like his dad.
Oh man. Nah, man, I gotta figure out what I'm about to
I
do.
think I'm
I'm
gonna
about
have
to
to hold
make some other shit.
a
If
intervention
y'all still on here, I'm
for
gonna pop the phone.
Cal and Combo.
Appreciate you, money. All right, Amanda, is it okay to cry in front of your spouse?
Well, you mean specifically for men to cry in front of their spouse? Because I am a crier, so I mean that, but that is kind of expected of women that
Yeah.
it's okay for women to cry. I'm going to preface this, and Kev, you and I have kind of talked about this, but I'm going to preface this with saying I am not a normal. I am not your average everyday woman. So a lot of things that I think are not necessarily things that other women that I know think. So one thing that I will say is that I do not judge people for crying, period. Like I have actually been in this particular situation with someone that I cared about who was a man who did cry in front of me, and I didn't think any less of him. I I hear where you're coming from, Kevin, and I can see that, and I think that for a lot of women, they would feel differently about their man crying. I just am not that person, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
You said you're a crier.
I
Have
am
you
a
ever had a
crier.
crying orgasm?
Have I ever had a crying um an orgasm that made me cry, like made tears
Yeah.
come to my eyes? Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
This is the Freedom Kev show. Um,
Kev's the man.
no, let me stop. All right, so no.
No, she cried from Kev being so bad. No.
Listen.
Don't fall into that trap. All
Okay.
right, so
I stopped.
all right, so Kyle, shout out to the good brother Kyle, the light skinned beige waffle colored Negro himself. Amanda, he has a question for you. You
Yes.
can read if you can read that question right there.
Where? I can't. Where?
Amanda, do you fix plates?
Do I fix plates? Oh, I see it now. I am a plate fixer. I am.
That's it.
I
Thanks,
don't. I think that there are. I don't feel like it has to happen every time. But if I am available to do it, I will do it.
Family functions.
Family functions. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If the person wants me to do it. Like,
Have you met Kyle before?
I have met Kyle before.
Don't worry about Combo. He's losing his mind.
Yeah, Combo is a weirdo. You understand? But anyways, so Amanda, so let's say for instance, right, if your man is
This
had,
test is rigged.
if your man had got off work
Yes.
and he comes in and he wants to watch the football game or something like that, and you had went in the kitchen and you had made you a plate of food, are you going to bring him a plate of food as well?
Absolutely. I'm going to at least ask him if he wants one. Because I mean, I believe in communication. So I don't necessarily want to make him when he's not even hungry because he's already eaten not that long ago or something like that. But yeah, absolutely I would.
See, when my woman knew I was coming home to watch the game, she had a spread ready for a nigga. Shout out to the women in the world that's really women. Now I'm single, so I don't get those type of perks. I'm about to cry now.
You'll get back to it, brother. Don't worry.
I'm not going to judge you for crying.
I am, goddamn. You cry in front of me, Coop.
Thank
If
you,
you start
Amanda.
crying right now on this podcast, I'm judging your ass.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're
If you Coop, you crying, you want with or without wings? Which one you need?
I need the heavy flow. I got the big coochie.
Oh man, he need that super.
I need the big ones.
Oh,
I
that's
will
funny.
say though that I don't necessarily feel like, once again, there's circumstances in this, because if you have a woman that's working outside of the house and she is working just as many hours as the man, then I don't think that it is always up to her to be the one to fix the food and to fix the plate.
If she's a woman, why is she working?
Not mad at that.
Her job is at home.
Anyway.
No.
Let's be honest. Why would I let my woman go out here and be a slave to someone else when I got to be a slave to someone else already? What are we teaching our children? What are we putting in front of our children? How are we going to help our family progress?
Before y'all answer that,
I carry the weight of that.
You good. You good, Max.
I carry the weight of that burden.
Say that again, Combo.
I said, I carry the weight of that burden. I don't believe in my women leaving my house to go out and serve someone else or bow down to someone else or work for someone else when I got to go out and work for someone else and bow down to someone else. If anybody in my household going to have somebody's foot on their neck, it's going to be me. I'm the sacrificial lamb, not no one else.
Well, hey, ladies, if you're with me, you got to get a job. I'm sorry.
See, I understand what Combo is saying.
Combo want to put them shackles on your feet so you can't dance.
It's not necessarily
no. I want my woman to be
like,
able to do whatever she wants to do.
Yeah.
But why do I need to go out and have my foot on my neck plus a foot on my woman's neck? That's not right. I gotta carry that weight. If I don't carry that weight, then I don't deserve you. How can I be the leader and I'm asking you to help carry some of the load? How can I ask you to be the woman I needed so I can be the man that I need and our children can be the kids that they need if we all are serving someone else? First is God, then it's me, and then it's my wife. Ain't nobody else in between.
Who told you this Bible verse?
I'm not mad at that though, Combo, but so like I actually agree with Combo, which is a shot. But and with that comes with great respect, because like let's be honest, women respect resources and finances. So I mean, I get it, Combo.
Let me be honest with y'all. Y'all some male chauvinists.
Here's what I have to say.
No,
about
because I still come home and I still cook and I still clean because she needs her break. She needs her break sometimes too. When I was married for 7 years, my wife worked because she chose to. And when she came home, her bath was ran, her food was made. And when my woman didn't work, I came home, I expected my food to be made, but just like she expected those lights to be on. You look up, them lights ain't never better be off. That refrigerator should be empty. A pad should never be needed.
Can I give?
See, I carry a lot of weight, P.
Can I give a female perspective here?
Go ahead.
So, I actually was a stay-at-home mom for the first about 18 months of my daughter's life, and it was very difficult for me. This is not everyone, but it was very difficult for me because when you are a stay-at-home mom, a lot of times you don't get very much adult interaction, and you are always at work. There is no time off. Now, in this particular circumstance, the father of my child expected me to do everything because I didn't work, quote unquote. So the expectation was that I would be the one to get up with her in the middle of the night. I was always the one to change her diaper. I was always the one to clean everything. I was the one that did everything. And I was never off of work.
But that's your job. That's what me and my ex had.
You have a job that you get to take off from, and you get to go home and you get to watch the game. I didn't get that. I was never off of work. 24/7, 3.
If you put that baby on the schedule, you make their time off.
What baby is on the schedule?
You know they got nap time.
Yeah.
They got
That's a fact. What baby is on a schedule?
They got nap time. They got
2 little ones, man.
In a perfect world, that would be wonderful.
Get this nigga, Amanda. Let him have it.
That would be wonderful in a perfect world. I had a daughter that had stomach issues and had all kinds of issues. So that was not my life. And I will say that it depends on the person. You have some women that is what they want. They want to be a stay-at-home mom and they want to have that. I personally get a lot of my self-esteem from the work that I do. So I go to work, I help people, I interact with people, and I'm very much a customer service person.
I'm not changing a diaper.
So
you know what I'm saying? No, it don't mean I can't do it. As me, y'all see, we not together now, and I take care of my kids, no problem. Better than she probably can, but or probably better than she does. But when we was together, I feel like that was her job. My job is to get up and go to work, so we don't ever need. Your job is to make sure that baby cry. I don't have to hear it.
You get to go home from your job.
I do understand that now that I'm having them by myself. It ain't no break. Them little motherfuckers just keep going.
No,
and you can't go on the patio because they come to the door. You can't go out front because they banging at the door. You can't leave. You can't even leave them in the car anymore.
Yep.
You can't leave kids in the car and go in the store for an hour no more.
And
hell no.
Nigga, what?
You're going to jail.
There's nothing. You can't leave them fuckers. They're right there.
Yep.
But that's the part of your job. Like I didn't choose the job.
So you go to work for 8 to 12 hours, and she got to work 24.
24 hours.
No.
24 hours a day.
Okay, no.
You said that you ain't changing no diapers, nigga.
She get to sleep in late.
Oh, bullshit!
Bro, don't no kids let you sleep in late.
Yeah, like nigga, where are these kids that you fucking speak of? Because nigga,
my kids, my two youngest, my boy and my girl, they don't wake up until probably 10 a.m., maybe 1 p.m.
How late are these kids up?
To 7 a.m.
Hey, listen, Combo is full of shit, bro.
You say 7 a.m.
I'm dead serious. Yes.
This nigga said. So they go to bed at 7 a.m. They wake up.
I looked at my son the other night and I said, "You gonna start selling heroin? You up this damn late, nigga? You about to start making sales? There's no way." I said, "Your mama ain't shit."
No, it's your fault. I thought you got him on the schedule.
Well, no, she should have had him on the schedule, and I'm supposed to continue that schedule.
Why aren't you putting the schedule together on the weekend?
Because the time that I have ain't enough time. So, perfect example. My daughter, my 5-year-old daughter. It's
all about repetition, dog.
No. Hold on. My 5-year-old daughter, at 8:30, 9 o'clock, she's gonna find you with a pillow, or she's gonna grab you and take you into her room so you can hold her and put her to sleep. That's it. She don't care what's going on, what's on the TV, whatever. She's gone to bed.
Listen,
my 5-year-old son and my 2-year-old daughter, they just waking up.
My daughter at her mama house, she stay up till 3 a.m. Here, bedtime's 9 o'clock.
But your daughter's also older and at an age where you can say, close your eyes. And
it's been like that since they've been babies. You gotta implement the schedule. You have,
and
to
that's
do
what I'm saying.
Sit your ass in the dark.
But if I don't have
TV,
a majority
none of that, you'll sit in the dark.
Nah, you can't do that to them babies.
Why you can't?
Because they're gonna make them cry.
All right, cry your ass to sleep.
No, not no girl. A boy maybe, but the girl, nah. The girls I can't do that too.
You're crazy.
Because that creates a trauma.
They be in there fighting
now she got a boyfriend 30 years from now, when my daughter's 35 and she got her first boyfriend and she's sitting there, she's crying because she's crying in the dark and she feels comfortable about it because I didn't let her cry in the middle of the night at 4 o'clock in the morning. I let her cry herself to sleep. Now she's in a relationship at 35 with her first boyfriend crying herself to sleep. No.
Her first boyfriend at 35?
Hey, this is what I'm going to tell her to do. Go sleep with your daddy then, see if he let you be up all night with that bullshit.
Why?
Take your ass to bed. Your feelings can't be hurt if you sleep.
Hey, Coop, you know what? It's hard to be wrong whenever you're right.
I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie.
Man, you didn't went to sleep with your feelings hurt before, and you wake up mad. You don't probably know why.
But while you were asleep for those hours, they were not hurt.
Amanda, save me.
Save you? Is there any saving for you?
Put them babies to sleep. Get them in the bathtub. Take the iPad and the TV an hour before bedtime. Put them in the tub.
So this is what I do. I tried this last weekend. I took their iPad. The first day I took their iPad and I put them to sleep. I put them gave them a bath with the Epsom salt and all that. Put them in a bath and in bed. Got them laid down. They was ready to go to sleep. All 3 of them. The autistic one, she was done. She was out. The other 2 hopped up at 12 o'clock like it was 7 o'clock in the morning. And I got my boy to lay back down for a second, which I thought he was asleep, but he was just laying there with his eyes open.
This nigga said he gave them babies an Epsom salt bath like they was 55.
Hey, an Epsom salt bath doesn't long. It goes good, man.
You need to put melatonin in that water.
Well, the second day, I gave him the melatonin pills. Well, I tried
that nighttime soap, nigga.
You gave him the gummies, right?
Yeah, I tried to. But what happened was,
don't OD your kids on melatonin.
My 2-year-old daughter, she wouldn't eat it.
It actually affects hormone levels.
Yeah, I heard. And it can affect your body. If you have enough of your system, your body won't create it. So then you won't be creating it on your own.
Y'all kids ain't sleepy because their neck is sticky from all the candy all day.
I don't give them no candy
with the nighttime soap, and they will lay their ass down.
Listen, the next day I gave them motherfuckers a little. I gave my 2-year-old a half a melatonin gummy, and I gave my 5-year-old a whole gummy. The other 5-year-old, she was already asleep. The boy ate his. I gave the half a gummy to the girl. She looked at it, put it in her mouth, spit it out, and put it in her brother's mouth. He said, "Yummy, I'm a dinosaur." I said, "This nigga's retarded."
Hey.
She looked at me. She said, "Nope." She looked me right in my eyes and asked for her tablet. I said, "She ain't no fool."
I know melatonin works because, nigga, when I be going through my little congestive heart failure shit, I can't sleep for nothing but like 30 minutes at a time. So I was at the hospital, nigga. She gave me a melatonin, a Vicodin, and some other shit. I woke up, nigga, gown off, phone across the floor, nigga laid off all the monitors off me. I was like, yes, I'm ready to go home now. Shit, I finally got some sleep.
Shit. My kid's so bad on the weekends, I'm going to start smoking crack to stay up.
No, nigga.
I can't keep up with them.
Take them out and burn them out.
I tried that. I fell asleep in the park.
I fell asleep in the park before, too. Don't worry.
I feel bad. I said, "Oh, I'm a bad parent."
I think that every father probably fell asleep at the damn park, at least for a split second. So,
nigga, you get one of them parks with the little lock cage around the play structure.
Oh man, be knocked the fuck out.
They can't go nowhere.
So we don't have that where I live at. I live in a predominantly white area, so they have a lot of dog parks. Would I be wrong if I took my kids to the dog park?
Put them on a leash too.
That's gated in.
All right, we got a word from our sponsors. Everybody out there that's watching, please shop DemonTomExotics.com. Shop DemonTomExotics.com. From the east to the west, they do it the best. Shop DemonTomExotics.com. All right, next topic. If you could live anywhere in the U.S., remember I didn't say the world, I said in the U.S., where would you live?
Not Oklahoma.
Damn, I was hoping somebody was going to say Oklahoma. What the fuck?
It's between Texas, which is always going to be home, or Alaska.
That's
Alaska.
I'm not mad at the Texas though, for real.
I ain't never heard a nigga say Alaska.
Don't mess with Texas, baby. It's the best place you can go. You come to Austin, I
It's
promise you,
combo.
we'll have you a good time.
Austin is the greatest city that I've ever been to.
It's
Austin
the
has a
greatest
special
city
place
on the
in my
planet.
heart.
Go
Austin,
Longhorns.
oh my goodness, Austin is the most amazing city I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get back. If we have any listeners out there that are in Austin, you are more than welcome to come up here and talk about how great the city of Austin is.
Hey man, it's a great place. Research Boulevard, right off the highway.
Yes, Lord.
Let's
Yes.
go, baby.
Hey,
Yes.
I don't know anything about the place you're talking about, but California.
Anywhere in California, like that.
I would stay in Northern California, preferably the Bay Area. If I could afford to live here.
Oh yeah, well, okay, look, and money is not an issue.
California.
So you going to move to the hills?
We don't have bad weather. We don't get snow. We have everything here. Why would I want to go to anywhere else?
Because Oklahoma's better, nigga. That's why.
Oklahoma has tornadoes and dusty trailer park women.
Oklahoma is something that
this
Oklahoma
nigga full of
is
shit.
nothing. Oklahoma is something that Texas we pissed out.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to rethink that. No, I actually lived in Texas for quite a while, and I liked living in Texas. I did not.
You were never happier.
All my exes live in Texas.
You was never happier.
I grew up in Oklahoma, actually in northwestern Oklahoma, in a tiny little town. And yes, I am a country.
And that's why you left to Texas, huh?
She went to Texas to go somewhere better. But it could be worse. You could be from South Dakota, which ain't shit but a retarded cousin.
I think like Wyoming, South Dakota, Oklahoma, they're all the same.
Oh no.
I will tell you this. No, there's little rivalries. South Dakota, North Dakota, I looked at like retards and meth heads. Oklahoma are nothing but Texas little brothers that, they're the soft crybabies. And then, Texas, of course, everything's bigger, better, stronger, all around what you want.
I personally think that there is a difference between Oklahoma and Texas because I think Oklahomans tend to have more of a Midwestern, like there's like a Midwestern Southern aspect.
Yeah.
It's a Midwest thing.
I mean, hello, tater tot casserole.
Yuck. That's not an Oklahoma thing. That's a trailer park thing.
We're gonna make tater tot casserole.
That's a very low income meal.
Hey, I don't want to hear no tater tot casserole disrespect. Tater tot casserole is one of the greatest inventions that has ever been made.
I would rather have a string bean casserole.
So Kyle, while you was down there, how did you like the tater tot casserole? Hold on. Amanda, did you make the tater tot casserole?
I made the tater tot casserole.
Okay, never mind. We'll move forward.
Kyle's reaction was actually pretty priceless. His first thing that he said was, "It's not nasty."
Yeah. I seen that on Instagram.
Kyle is also childish, so
we're gonna
I don't take his reviews.
But Kyle's also a big kid.
I'm pretty sure you put some soul into that tater tot casserole.
I did put some serious love in there.
Yeah. Did you season it up? What seasonings did you use?
She put Lowry seasoning. Did you use Lowry seasoning?
I actually
you don't even know. You don't even know.
You didn't use no seasoning.
Go in here. You come right out the can.
Oh, fuck no! I'm not going to Oklahoma.
Hey, Amanda.
Yes.
I don't know if
do you own seasoning?
Hold on, Coop. Hold on. I don't know if you used to being around black folk, but whenever you cook, and never mention that you did not use seasoning.
Well, you gotta
no,
remember.
I hear you. I used other seasonings. I did use a seasoned salt in it.
There you go. And you gotta remember
seasoned salt.
They traded all their seasonings away for black people. So
oregano.
Oregano ain't no damn seasoned salt.
You better give Coop
parsley
heart
flakes,
failure.
man.
Coop about to have heart problems. You better stop it.
Oh shit! Damn. All right, let's get off of this.
What about a green bean casserole? Can you make that?
Green bean casserole, yes, I can make that.
I want one so bad.
Do you put seasoning in it?
Casseroles that I can make.
What's your signature meal, Amanda?
Ooh, a tuna casserole. That is so good. I wish my grandmother
Tuna casserole. Yep. Yep, I can make tuna casserole.
Amanda, do you put seasoning in it though?
Yes, I put seasoning. I put seasoning.
Listen,
salt and pepper.
I
ain't gonna lie. If you're not putting high blood pressure in it, then I don't want it. Like,
nigga, high blood pressure is what got you in the situation that you in today. Nigga,
hey,
maybe
listen.
you need to start eating fucking unseasoned food.
Man, I need
got
to
a
go
question
to
for the panel.
Cool, come to Oklahoma and we gonna get you right.
Kev, can you be with a partner that cannot have sex? She's going through, let's say, thyroid issues. She can't have sex the way she used to, maybe months at a time. Could you be with her?
Yes, I could be. Yes, I could be, but you said
I married her, right?
Wait, cool, nigga. The nigga asked me. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
So, you said like she couldn't have sex for 6 months at a time.
Well, the thyroid, you don't know. It could be 3 months. It could be because they come on and they keep spotting afterwards. So,
yes, I could be with her, but depending on how long that we wasn't having sex, like I mean, let's say if we went like 6 or 7 months without any sex, I would just continue to be with her, but I would let her know that 9 times out of 10 I'm probably going to step out. But I would never embarrass you, like I would never put it in your face. But I'm gonna step out.
All right, real quick, my answer is I'll buy a prostitute.
At least they're honest.
What about you?
I mean, like you have to be honest, right? Like I just,
bro, you married this woman for death do us part, and because
no
she's
one
going
said
through
married,
medical,
y'all just together. You and this girl together.
Y'all together, y'all committed, right? This
yeah,
ain't
y'all
just no random bitch that just can't have sex.
Yeah,
right?
y'all live together.
Y'all committed to each other. You can't wait till she get over her issue for your needs. You jacked off for 6 months before.
I said I may or may not. I don't know, but it
I've
was
done
a
a year in jail. I've never
conversation
jacked
that
off
me
for
and
6
her
months.
would have
Combo, we know that you beat yourself blind.
You know his eye lazy.
Are you saying, Coop, that you would wait?
If that's my woman, I'm waiting.
Okay, him.
Niggas already know my answer. I don't know what the fuck y'all.
I was gonna say that niggas are waiting 10 minutes.
What the fuck is you talking about? Don't nobody give a fuck about no thyroid.
I thought the thyroid was in your neck.
Yeah, it is. I was just
but it gets
nah. When they get their thyroids, they have. But
that mouth still work.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Fuck all that. I'm going to get some ass. I don't leave the bitch. What you talking about? The hell, the bitch is
I'm not
going
gonna
to
leave her.
issue. Fuck that man.
Ain't gonna have another relationship. We're just gonna stick it in a different hole.
Yeah, nigga, I'm going to get some pussy. Fuck is y'all talking about?
So misogynistic.
Wait. You said
you guys are
leave the
so
relationship?
misogynistic.
Cal,
fuck you, man.
Cal, 5, 4,
Cal
3,
for sure leaving.
2, 1. Okay, Amanda.
I ain't gonna.
If your man had,
nigga, hold on, nigga.
Hold on, Combo.
How long we talking, man?
6 or 7 months, and you ain't had no.
I was saying 3 to 6 months. Ain't no woman bleeding for 6 or 7 months and ain't dead yet.
I think I could do it.
He stuttered.
He's a liar.
Like Porky the Pig. I did it.
He's a liar, man.
But if she got that neck, most likely if you married her, she got that neck. You
but
feel
you're
me?
not married. This is your girlfriend.
Oh, then she could go.
Okay, so Amanda.
Yes.
So your girlfriend
if
of 2-3 years You gonna say you can go because you got thyroids and can't fuck me no more?
6 months and you ain't got no neck?
Oh, no neck either. Like
I'm
so,
not.
no
Y'all throwing.
pussy
Listen,
and
listen,
no
listen.
head.
Y'all throwing
What if
in.
she
Y'all
doesn't have
throw.
the sex drive because
Hold
of
on.
what she's going through?
Y'all throwing in things. Y'all throwing in other
What are
things
you
into
throwing in
the
things? That's
equation.
on her body. Her neck is on her body. Her mouth is on her body.
Yeah,
That
We're
what
counts.
does
not
sex
talking
drive
about her
have to
neck.
do
You
with
can't
you
hit the
fucking my
pussy.
dick though? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Fuck that shit.
it's a sexual
Hey,
act.
It
matter of fact,
don't matter. It like
her head game should be even better because she ain't fucking. She got sucked your dick for 6 months. So
Okay. Perfect.
Whoa.
So
First off,
Amanda, let's get
Yeah.
I'm
this
just
out
being
before
the
they
pole
cut us
because
off
I'm
again.
going into that.
Yes.
Coop, can you let Amanda speak? Thank you. So
Fuck
Amanda,
you.
if
hey,
your
Kev, is it cool for
man
man to
has
speak?
something like high blood
hold on, man.
pressure and he can't get an erection, do
Hey
you
man,
stick
what
with
the
him?
fuck is you on?
Okay, let's say he has
Hey,
like
this
high
is
blood
cool.
pressure or heart
This is a
failure.
combo show,
He
nigga.
can't
This
get
is
an
a combo
erection.
show.
No, this
What
is
do you
not.
do?
Combo is actually about to get muted. Nah, but that was a good question, Combo. Go ahead.
Y'all gonna let her answer, man? Come on, y'all.
Go ahead.
So if you're saying if I am with a man and he has some sort of a medical problem and he cannot get an erection for 6 months, am I? How would I react to that?
Do you stick around? Do you cheat? Yeah.
I would absolutely stick around. Absolutely, 100%.
And you stick.
First of all, I am not a cheater. Like I would get out of a relationship before I ever cheated. That's just me personally. That's how I am. Secondly, if there's a medical issue, I think that is different than just like not having the desire to have sex with me, right? There's a medical issue there, and I believe in standing by people through medical issues.
What about
That,
STD medical issues?
that being said, I absolutely 100 like if I were in the circumstance where I had some sort of something going on and my partner could not have sex with me because of that, I absolutely would find other ways to please my man. Period.
There you go.
Hey,
That's
so
right.
my question is, right? Everybody always says, I would leave before I cheated. But would you leave a relationship because you wanted to cheat?
If I ever wanted to cheat, that would be my biggest sign that the relationship that I am in is not the right relationship. Yep.
Factuals.
Well, in the words of him, cheating is not the end all be all, and that should
I
be the
don't know
least of our
what the fuck
worries.
y'all talking about. Listen, man. hey, man. Hey, don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. No disrespect to the woman though. None at all. I'm just saying, like,
Wait, so if your bitch went out there, I mean, we gonna hypothetically, if your bitch went out there and sucked another man's dick and let him smack, you're just like, all right, it's cool, I love you.
what are you
Ain't
talking? What
care?
does that got to do with love, nigga? What are you talking
You don't
about?
care?
What
How
that
could
got
you
to
love
do?
a bitch that loves sucking
No.
other niggas off?
What do you mean? You mean to tell me you didn't fuck with a bitch that ain't never sucked a dick before?
I'm talking about while you with her. That's your bitch. She's sucking
What's
other
the
niggas' dicks.
difference, nigga? What do you?
What's the
Oh my god.
difference?
Yes,
Oh,
nigga.
don't
What is
say
the
that, bro.
difference, nigga?
Don't
What's
say
the
that. You
difference?
doing there volunteering
No,
your
I'm
bitch at that
asking you.
point.
What is the difference? Explain it to me. Your
Because
ego.
if you're gonna
You
do,
said you was
if
lying.
you're
Like
cool,
you gave
because if
her
you're
a
cool
ring
with
out of
that,
a.
you might as well just pimp the bitch. If you're cool with that, get something out of it.
What are you talking? This nigga is wild.
Like if you like,
That
oh
nigga,
baby, it's
that
cool. Go
nigga
out to the
going.
club again every Friday. Go
Listen.
fuck a new nigga, and I ain't even tripping. Like
There is a
the fuck.
difference. There is a difference with me not tripping if it happens, as opposed to me saying go and do it. You trying to put both of those things together. Those are
I mean,
not the
but if
same
you're not,
things. And
if you're
you
not
being
bothered by it
dishonest by
happening, she's
saying that.
gonna continue doing it.
You are being completely dishonest by saying that, and you know it, my nigga. I don't even know why you trying to play that game with me.
How
I'm
not?
not
Like
saying the same thing.
if you don't have, there's no consequences for it. Then why would someone stop it? You're
Once
enabling it at
again,
that point.
that's I don't give a fuck. That's the point. You're pushing as if you know I don't care about none of that shit. But the point that I'm making is I am not saying go do it. That's not what I'm saying. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
I mean, it kind of is, right? Like, if the law said, "Hey, we ain't gonna arrest you for robbing banks," you think motherfuckers ain't gonna go rob banks? Like,
ain't no kindness with me, my nigga. I'm straightforward. Ain't no kinda, ain't no almost, ain't no none of that shit.
Okay,
With me,
I'll give you a perfect example.
Okay,
what happens? What like what has happened in California? What has happened in California when they have decriminalized shoplifting? Has there been a rise in shoplifting?
Niggas been stealing all year.
Laws, big dog. They've been stealing for forever, my nigga. It ain't gonna change.
Are they stealing more now? Is what I'm asking. Are there people that never stole before and saying, "Hey,
I have no idea."
The statistics show you that. I'll give you a link. It's good.
The reason why I'm saying that is because everything is amplified with social media, my nigga. You and your stats, we done already debunked all that shit you be coming with.
No, you haven't. You guys have never sent me one link. You've never sent me one link.
So it ain't
your
no
stats
need
are
to even
fraudulent.
Never sent me one link. Don't start running narratives on here that ain't true.
There's most certainly
hey, you guys are good guys. Don't be liars.
I'm not at all. I've never been that.
Don't be a liar.
We
you ain't never debunked shit. You ain't never sent me no link in return. Like, look, these stats are false. No.
My point clearly is, big dog. You're saying one thing and I'm saying another. That's all I'm saying. I am not telling anybody to go do a motherfucking thing. What I am saying is, more times than not, it's already happening. So there's no need to trip off of it. That's the point I'm making, and that's the point I've been making. But y'all niggas is sitting on here trying to be worried about a bitch going to get some dick, or a woman is tripping off a nigga going to get some dick when 9 times out of 10 this shit already happening. That's the only point I'm making. So if you want to tell your bitch to go do it, because you might as well tell your bitch to go hold in, because she already doing it.
You're sucking other dudes off every weekend, and
that's what you're going by, big dog. I'm not doing that. I'm not telling nobody to go do a motherfucking thing.
If my bitch came to me like, "Baby, I gotta tell you something," I end up sucking this dude in the parking lot, let him fuck me, and I'm like, "You know what, babe? I ain't even tripping because I figured you were gonna do it anyway."
Lot and let him fuck you.
Like,
what's that about?
I mean, because she probably went out. I don't know. But also, if I'm like, "Yo, baby, I'm not even tripping off that. You know, I love you." She ain't gonna do it again. You're pretty much telling it. It's
that's a weird instance when your bitch come and tell you I went and sucked somebody's dick. When does that even happen? Is that like on a movie?
I mean, so how else would you know? You caught her, or you went through her phone?
No. Once again, it ain't something that you come and tell me because I don't care. Like you going into this alternate reality, nigga. What type of shit is that? Them dolphin bitches. They come and tell shit that they don't. I don't even know what's going on.
So, okay, well, yeah, okay. In that case, then I agree. It's easy not to care if you don't know.
See,
right?
What the fuck is going
okay,
on?
what I'm saying is, if your bitch cheated on you, however you found out, whether she told you, whether you saw it, whether you heard about it, whatever, right? You found out somehow your bitch cheated, and your response is, "I'm not really tripping." You don't think that's gonna give her leeway to cheat more? Like, you're pretty much enabling and encouraging this shit. Like and that's for any subject matter, not just cheating. Anything in life, if something happens and someone's like, it's something that's usually a negative, taboo thing, and you're saying, "I don't care," no matter what it is, it could be anything. It could be, "Hey, guess what? I'm smoking crack. I ain't really tripping." Or, "I'm sucking dick. I ain't really tripping." Or, "Hey, I'm gay. I'm not really tripping." It's going to encourage them. "Oh shit, I'm tripping." Like, all right, cool.
Okay, so in an instance where, just to be clear, okay, since we're going down this space, that would be something that would already be said prior to me committing to anybody. Okay, so that's just my stance from the jump. That's not something I care about, bitch. I don't. If you're gonna do what you want to do, go do the shit. We need to focus on this shit. That's the reason why most of the relationships then break up in the black community to begin with, because people worried about the wrong shit. They worried about the wrong marriages, all this type of shit. But I mean, that would make sense though. No, nigga, what the fuck is, boy? Listen, man.
How is that not an open relationship? If you're not,
listen,
I'm tripping on fucking other people.
Listen to what I'm saying, my nigga. I don't do all of the extra titles and all that extra shit. It's just simple. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Okay.
Leave me the fuck alone, okay? I don't care what you do. Leave me alone. This is what we rock with. This is the household. We take care of this. When you go outside, do what the fuck you want to do. Make sure this shit on point.
Damn.
I kind of agree with him though, like, because I operate
point blank.
Like
all that extra shit, my nigga.
Yeah,
like
that
is completely outright the reason why shit is breaking up the way that it is. Can't nobody in the black community stay together.
Hold
Nigga,
on,
we
him.
divorcing at
Max,
like
what's the,
70,
Max,
80%.
what?
That sounds like a, that's. I'm saying by definition that sounds like an open relationship. But if you define it something
That's
else,
fine.
that's fine.
You play the defined game, nigga. This ain't no
Statistics
motherfucking
show that
guess
open
game type
relationships
shit.
start with.
Man, look,
Start with
I
a
like
motherfucker
look.
saying, "Hey, you're my girl, but I ain't tripping if you cheat."
This nigga Max, man.
See, I don't get it.
Like,
See, I don't get into all of that. Like with any female
I'm
that
not doing all that extra. That's extra shit. I don't know why I would even
I'm
cater
dealing
to
with.
I
that.
don't get
Like,
into it, but if you're
I
my girl,
think that
you
I think
involve
that
another
they're
dick, then
already
you just
cheating.
go there.
That they're already cheating anyway. Like, so I
Oh,
don't.
shout out to Tiffany
Tiffany, yeah,
over there,
What's
man.
that?
It's her first time on the panel.
shout out to
Pulled
Oh
Tiffany.
up on
man, what's
behalf of
happening?
me.
What's up?
But I think that
Hey.
they're already cheating anyways. Like, so
What is the
I
point
don't
of
get
being
into that.
like if you meet the bitch and you're dating her before you decide like look you're my girl now and you think she's cheating like if you thought a girl was cheating if you thought a girl was out here and just entertaining other dicks you would still be like hey that's my girl right there though. That's
Maybe
me
not enter.
like the fuck
Yes, my nigga,
y'all niggas
because
is
Like,
weird
bro,
bro I
listen,
don't
look.
know
that is
hey
a
if it works
It's
for
very
too
you
much.
go
small
for it man.
portion. That is an
All I
extremely
say is
small
this, yo.
portion
Look,
of a relationship, my nigga. Like I don't understand why that's the focal point though. Like
if I
that's a
see it,
focal point for some niggas.
and she is like whatever, right, putting it out there, then I will move accordingly, right? Like, but you never know what somebody is actually like is always
Okay
doing. Like,
so
you just
Kev
don't
you're
know.
so you're saying if you don't know, like if you're figuring she's cheating, but you don't know she is, you're just figuring she probably did. That's different. You don't have no proof. You can't. It's in your mind. But I'm saying if you know for a fact the bitch sucked another dick, fucked another dude, you know for a
Oh, she
fact.
gone.
Not like
Oh, she gone. She
okay,
gone.
that's
Steady
what we're
picking
talking
up his
about. And
cuz.
we're just saying, nah, he
Yeah, I
ain't
don't know.
tripping.
I am most certainly 110% saying I don't give a fuck. Nigga, that's
Oh,
what I'm
See,
okay.
saying.
and
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Said I
Okay,
don't
that's
give
where
Him
a
we
is on
fuck.
at.
some other shit. Then
That's
him is
what
on
I'm
some other
saying.
That's what
Now,
I'm saying. All right. Hey, here's the
as
gangster. It's
long
good.
as the bitch is taking care of the shit the bitch need to take care of, you're gonna be worried about a bitch being completely and outright with you and nobody motherfucking else. But this bitch broke his shit, ain't got no job, that bitch ain't got no head on her shoulders, no
I wouldn't be
nothing.
with a bitch like that either. Anyway,
And
I
to
need it
be
all.
and to be ready to tell your paper off to somebody else. That's when you got to go, bitch.
Oh, I mean
When
that's treason
when
for
some
sure.
money going in a different direction, that's what I'm
Yeah, that's
concerned about.
treason.
I'm not concerned about where the
Okay,
pussy at,
now
because the
in,
pussy done
in
been
your
everywhere forever.
in your world, in your relationship, would it matter who she cheated with? If she fucked Coop, one of your homies, you still gonna walk around there like, hey, I ain't tripping, that's my girl though.
yeah. I
Oh,
can't do
that'd be
Oh,
that.
okay,
different.
fuck. That's a
I
totally
would,
different instance, my nigga. That's
oh, okay.
disrespectful. That's what that is.
On both parts.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful on both of their parts.
I told you I hooked his lady up. You know they named the baby out there.
Whoa, this nigga crazy. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm trying to help. But niggas don't want to hear it, man.
Save the
No,
children.
it's just surprising to me. It's my first time ever hearing a man say this. You're an anomaly, so I'm just interested in your mindset. I'm not trying to attack how you live or nothing like that. It's just
No, my nigga, come
I've
on.
never
It
heard that
only.
before in my life.
I'm sorry. I've been
Hey,
doing a little drinking, so if I'm getting louder than usual, I apologize.
hey Tiffany.
Yeah.
So do you make plates for your man?
Do I make plates? Like make the plate or
Yeah,
make
like
food?
your man been out.
Like
Do you make a
mold
plate for him?
ceramic.
Of course.
Shout out to Tiffany.
Is there
Um,
any type of parameters that you will put down where you're not making the plate?
Before you answer that, Tiffany, give me 1 second. We have a special guest in the building. Shout out to 51%. Thank you for coming through.
Damo, I've been waiting for you to pop up, Damo.
My
Hi.
favorite
Hey, who echoing?
cousin.
Damo, I need you to call Charlotte for me,
Cousin.
man, to send my condolences.
Oh yeah, I talked to her.
Yeah.
Cousin, can you hear me?
Somebody got
Hi
an echo.
cousin. I was at meeting driving.
It's my favorite
Oh.
cousin.
Is someone echoing?
I think
Hi
it's probably me,
guys.
my bad.
Shout out to Kill out there in the comments of the Own Everything podcast. Y'all need to subscribe to my boy Killer. Chicago's own.
They Killer up past his bedtime. Hey, don't hey him, you still my guy though, bro. I'll never let your identity leave loose, man. And keep it top secret.
Wait, what happened? What did he say? What did he say?
He said he'll never share your identity with the world.
Oh man, now see, that's a real guy right there, man. With all that bullshit you be talking now I know you're a stand-up fella.
That's me, man. They've said that my whole life. True American.
What other questions did you have, Kim? I want to ask her some questions.
And who's riding on a motorcycle?
Dominique.
I'm not
In
on
the
a
grocery store.
motorcycle.
Just on a motorcycle.
I'm
Roll
on
your
the
windows
freeway.
up.
They
Either
are.
that or you walking down the side of the freeway.
Yeah. What you
Is
need to
it
ride,
loud?
Damo? No,
All right.
It's better now.
I'll come back later then. I'm
It's
driving.
better now.
you good now,
Huh?
Damo. You good now.
Just mute yourself. You can stay.
All right. I'll be in quiet room.
Yeah, your cousin said mute yourself.
Somebody
All right,
related on her?
Mute yourself, cuz.
So the next
Somebody
question that
related?
I have.
Who related? Oh, my bad.
Next question that I have is when you are going through something, what do you do?
I don't think you want to hear about people doing powder up here.
No, I want to hear all. Hear all about it. Hey, but you know what though? I really want to ask him though. Him, when you are going through something like when you stressed about something, what do you do? Like, are you the type of person to go and listen to some music? Do you like your silence? Like, what do you do?
Okay. So, let's see. So, depending on the severity of the issue, what always works is you got to go beat some shit down, cousin. You got to let that aggression out. You got to go pass that on to somebody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Spoken just like a true Oakland nigga.
Keep it a buck.
That nigga said, "Go beat the pussy up, man."
You gotta go beat something up. But nah, in all seriousness, I have read a couple of books on mindfulness, and square breathing always seems to help. Do a lot of reading, um, kind of just working out as well. So it always has something to do with some type of friction.
You don't work out. You hella small.
But I know that's crazy, huh?
Yeah, you must sound stressed a lot.
But yeah, that's more so the space with me, big dog. Just try to, internalize it, figure it out yourself, then, kind of bounce your ideas off of people that you actually give a fuck about, you know. Check on your other folks, see how they doing. You feel me? That's a lot of the direction that I go in.
Okay, cool. What do you do?
Well, when I'm stressed out, I call one or two people.
Lines.
Either I call him or I call Dez, and I talk their ear off for a minute, get their perspective on what I'm going through, because they never give me no biased opinion because they my friend, and they like, nah, nigga, they'll tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right, and I value their opinion on my shit. Or sometimes I low key just shut down and be in this motherfucker soaking in depression, so I need to get the fuck out.
Yeah. It's always good to have somebody to talk to that you can call on. Max, what you do? Max going work?
Max does powder, and he left.
Oh, I think the nigga Max is going. Okay. Tiffany, what do you do when you stressed out and you just going through something?
I either listen to music or sometimes I shut down. Um, yeah, or I'll call my best friend and talk to her, but mainly I go to music.
Yeah.
Do you respond to text messages when you're going through something?
No.
Damn, cool. She ain't got no love for you. No, I'm just
I wasn't speaking for me. You know what I'm saying? I was just speaking in
Um,
general.
no, I don't.
Mm.
Like no one, mom, dad, no one.
yeah. Amanda, what do you do?
So I am a reader, so I will read. Um, a lot of times that like gets me out of my own head, because I kind of go into another world, if you will. But also my best friend is like probably my best resource for a situation like that. Um, she is literally a therapist, so she's gotten me through some pretty tough times. But so I would say like talking it out with her, and then if I feel like I need to kind of get out of my head in the situation, then I'll read.
What's the last book you read?
The last book that I read, um, it was, I don't even
Right on.
remember the name of it, but it was actually a murder mystery book. I can't remember. Oh, it was called Crepes of Wrath.
I be wanting to play the murder mystery game on my panel when I go live. I'm trying to figure out how to do it with people. Like, have that one person be the killer and then like pick people to kill off and shit.
That's actually
And
a
y'all
really
gotta try and like guess who the killer is. But
yeah.
I think it would be unorganized chaos on my panel.
Yeah. Money. You still there?
No.
Going once for money? Going twice for money? Three times? I think that's everybody on that one.
Dang, boy, shit, I couldn't even breathe on this
Oh,
motherfucker.
oh,
Once,
oh,
twice, good, good.
my bad, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead. One,
Money,
two
that's how
hundred.
y'all do me when y'all be talking about. Oh, you sleep, you sleep, you sleep.
Yeah, he sleep. Cause we already know you're asleep. We're not. We're just confirming. We're not asking. We're just confirming. Nah, man, I was just parking. Man, I was just pulling up at the little jet. Man, we know what I do. I shut down. I isolate. Um, but I guess I be really, like I said, I be trying to figure out a plan of how to overcome whatever I'm going through. And, I guess that's the things that stress me is things that I can't really control, things that I can't change. So I'm used to being able to take a problem and address it and handle it. You know what I'm saying? But when it's something that I can't handle, it's like that'll stress you out because it's like you're still going through it. You can't change it. You know what I'm saying? It's out of your control, and that's what it is. So what do I do? I isolate, I shut down, and shit. I just be in the room, man. I be watching like I don't even know. I be on the internet on my phone, smoking hella much, drinking, just you know, in a stupor with my blackout blinds down.
Zoning
You
out,
feel
huh?
better now. You know. You know what? You said what, bro?
So, so we got Mizzle in the building. Mizzle, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm
Good.
good.
All right. Welcome to the panel. So right now the topic is when you are going through something, what do you do?
I call somebody and then I vent and I let them know what I'm going through. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But I don't know. I just try to talk about it or I don't know. I'm really good with just like not really dealing with things, just like moving along, if that makes sense. Like I don't really like harp on things. I feel what I feel and then it's like, okay. Because I suffer from like depression. So like it's like I can't stay like there for too long because I'm not like trying to be all depressed and shit. So I just be like, whatever. Life goes on.
Oh, so you don't try and get your get back. You just get over it.
I mean, yeah, I get over it. It definitely be feelings of wanting to get my get back, but I'm definitely gonna get over it. Cause I'm gonna go to jail for real.
Damn, damn, you must have some serious shit going on over there, or
I
have
don't
been
have
going through
nothing. I don't have
or have
anything
been.
going on. Life is good. I don't have no stress, no drama for real.
Oh, for real? You
Hey,
must have
Mary
you
J.
a white man or something, huh?
I'm not dating anybody,
You sound
and
like
that's
Mary
I'm
J.
probably
joking.
Blige.
why. Huh?
I say you sound like Mary J. Blige. No more drama
Why?
in your life. You stress free. Okay, shit.
I mean,
I think I know why. I think I know why. So you might not be dating anyone, but you might be talking to and
I was dating somebody recently, and that turned out to be nothing but drama. And yeah,
well,
Would
you
you
know what they
care
say.
to spread your business on the internet?
huh?
Do you care to spread your business on the internet? How was it drama?
It was drama because he was still dealing with shit from his past relationships that had nothing to do with me.
Mm.
So it was like I was constantly being like told that I'm like talking to other people and that I'm doing like this and I'm doing that when I wasn't. But these are like those were things that he was experiencing in like his last relationship. So like
Mm.
yeah.
Y'all don't like it when it's done to y'all.
Goofy ass nigga.
I mean, first of all, I don't do that. Okay? Like I've never been that type of female to be worried about another female or be worried about the dude that I'm talking to another female. Like I don't know, I just don't think like that. Like if you're gonna talk to somebody, you're gonna talk to somebody. Like I can't stop.
I respect it.
Yeah.
We don't own nobody, and I think that's what like people gotta realize. Like you don't own nobody. Like nobody really belongs to you.
It's a fact.
So to like try to have like these expectations over somebody, just yeah.
Oh wait, off the topic, you can't hold somebody accountable or have expectations for them if
Like
y'all dating.
I mean, you can, but you can't be like, oh, I don't want you talking to nobody. You can't talk to nobody else because it's like, damn, like you don't own me. Like
I
I
don't
can talk to
own
whoever I
you,
want to talk to.
Hold on.
but
See,
It's
would
like,
you
that's
why
where
would
respect me?
you
that
have a
is where
problem with me
shit
just
starts
talking
getting
to
fucked up at.
anybody?
That's where shit starts
Well,
start
I'm
getting
not
fucked
that
up
type
at.
of person, but would you respect me enough to not talk to other people? Why you fucking with me? Like, are you supposed to be my lady? Out of respect for me in our situation, you ain't about to be
Preschool.
out here in niggas' faces, kikiing and laughing and all that shit, right? Anyway, anyway,
Is it?
As another female,
Who's
one,
Mizzle,
that?
Amanda, Tiffany,
yes,
Oh, you talking to the ladies? My bad.
as another female that's on here, I will say that I believe in respect in a relationship, and
Yes.
if I am with someone, I don't want there to be um, anything that I do that causes that person to believe that there's anyone else that I want. That's not to say like if we're talking about like just having a conversation with someone, that's a whole different thing than like flirting with or
Yeah, I'm just talking about like having a conversation with somebody, not like flirting or nothing like that. Like
no, no.
just really like friendly. Like
Nope. I'm under the belief that if a woman got a boyfriend, she shouldn't even tell nobody she got a boyfriend. You shouldn't have said nothing to that nigga.
Facts.
Let me
you have
stop.
to
I'm
talk
in
to
here.
people in your life.
I
I'm
was
in
just
here
gonna
lying,
say.
man. Let me
You
I was
have to
just
stop.
gonna
talk to
say you have
people.
to be able to communicate.
You
Hey,
have to
you know
have
what?
conversations with people.
I
that's
wanna.
what I'm saying.
Work
Like
with
I
Nah.
like if
You want
you
to
work
talk to
with
somebody? Talk to God.
Have
You
y'all
No,
ever
well, I
met
mean,
can work with someone of the opposite sex. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not going to have a conversation with them at work just because I'm in a relationship with someone. But I am also not going to have a conversation with them that will lead to someone believing that there's something else going on beyond that.
Or be deemed
Exactly.
inappropriate.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
So I'm curious to know, how does that conversation go? Because it would seem as though that person already had like some deep ass insecurity to begin with, to just automatically think that if you're having a conversation with the opposite sex, that there has to be some kind of sexual undertone. How does that conversation go? Like, how does that, after you've talked to a person at work, and then you go back and say, hey, well, I was talking to Gary or Jim or whoever, and then he accuses you, oh, you're fucking him. Like, wait a minute, wait, what? How's that?
That's weird.
How does that
Yeah,
go?
like that's literally what I was just going through. Like literally, like I would walk out of work 2 minutes later. It was like, what you was doing? You was in a bathroom fucking one of your coworkers. I'm like, what? Like one night I got in the car. I was like, damn, I really need to brush my
That
teeth.
nigga been hurt,
Why you
boy.
need to brush your teeth? What you mean? Why you need to brush my
Why you need
teeth?
to brush your teeth?
God damn. Hey, that's where it's going with these niggas, man. I'm worried about
Hey,
these stories.
Like what?
hey, but I mean, I mean, there's a high percentage that happens.
Holy
What?
shit.
Oh my God.
Like,
No.
I'm saying,
If it's
like a lot of
goddamn
times, like
sad.
when you work with somebody, you have no like real intentions. You might be working on them. That comes your work bestie and shit, and then things happen. We all know a shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on. We know that.
But I never gave like any type of never mentioned this person. He just pulling. He don't even know who he's talking about. He just said anybody. Like I never mentioned
Oh yeah, well
anybody from work.
if it's every
I don't even
man that
talk to
talks
anybody
to you.
work. Yeah, anybody. Like it could be anybody.
Yeah. I mean, but
Anybody.
that's the pros and cons of having a beautiful woman. You feel me? Like, get you an ugly bitch if you really don't want that. But when you have a beautiful woman, you know that every time she steps out the house, like 90% of men, straight
I
men,
said it.
are sexually attracted to her, whether they have a chance or not, whether they say anything or not. Like us as men, majority of the time we walk by any woman, obviously the ones that are obvious, we don't have to think about it. Most of them we like, oh yeah, I'd hit. Whether we're actually gonna pursue her or not, we're like, oh, I'd hit that. All right, cool. I fuck that. Okay.
Jordan.
I meet your mom. I'll be like, damn, she was probably pretty bad back in the day. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I had to
That's
deal with
men though.
that.
Like we're you know what I mean. We're more of like visual creatures like that. Women are more emotional creatures. So when they find that bestie that they can confide in, every day give them good advice, da 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 da, and then boop bop boop boop boop.
Yeah.
So
Speaking
you saying that you think it's an actual reason? Like they be
I mean, no,
justified in
I think a
thinking that
lot of
they
it is
fucking.
insecure. A lot of it is insecure. God damn, we don't even shit.
yeah, that's what
But
I'm about to ask
Oh,
you.
my bad, my bad.
yeah, it's always money.
I thought I was
Always
on.
money, nigga.
I thought I was on
Hey,
mute.
shop
My bad.
demontomics.com. Shop demontomics.com.
I was trying to get my munchies out. My bad.
For the best smoke on the West Coast, shop com. We got pressure. We've got limits, berry sweets, and permanent marker, guaranteed to leave a permanent impression on your brain. Shop com. Everything comes with a fee. Nothing is for free.
You
Okay, shit.
dig me?
Hey,
You
that was a
dig
good promo.
me? Hey man, chop that. Hey man.
You're not ready to have a beautiful woman. You gotta probably not yet. Because you are going to be paranoid about. I mean, it comes with slight paranoia. I mean, but if you get it at a young age, if you start pulling bad bitches your whole life, by the time you get to the point where you want to settle down, you're used to when my
Oh
girl goes
yeah,
to the
that's
gas
like in
station, when
my
she goes to the liquor store, she goes here, she goes there, people are gonna holler at her. It's more
listen.
on the bitch on what she chooses to do with it.
That's a fact.
Damn.
Yeah,
But
it's way more on that person. So I had a situation one time at work
It was
where
a
a
bad bitch.
female's huh?
You
Oh,
said
my
was it
bad.
a bad bitch?
I mean, like she's pretty, but
Hell no! Hell no!
no, hold
Hell
on.
no! You're asking Kev if it was a bad bitch?
Come
No,
on,
fuck
man.
you.
leave my
Go
No,
ahead.
female
but
alone.
Go
but
ahead.
I had a situation at work one time. Nick, shut up.
Megs, don't start your shit.
Yeah, for real.
We got company here.
With a female. with her baby daddy or boyfriend or something like that. Now, me and this girl never had anything going on, right? Like absolutely nothing. But he could swear up and down that I was fucking this girl. And he came up to the job one time and he had confronted me about me sleeping with this girl. Like, but he was more mad at me than her. And I was thinking, and I was like, bro, like, even if I was sleeping with your girl, I only can do what she allows me to do. So you need to talk to her. And I
Hey
don't,
man, you always check the skirt, not the nigga,
that
man.
that's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, I just had to put that little story out there. But I don't understand niggas that act like that.
I know about that work wife shit and all that shit, man. I met my baby mama at work. And we start fucking with each other for 8 years. So
Man, look, niggas
that
at
shit is
work
real, man.
will
You be
fuck
with
your bitch,
somebody every day,
nigga.
y'all start
Nigga.
forming a relationship, and now, hey, you need a ride. Now you need this. Hey,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna pull up on you on the off day. Oh, you do this. Oh, all right. Next thing you know,
Wait,
y'all
which job was that?
nigga securitized. Nigga, I met my second baby mama
Say
at a
Man,
less.
look,
securitized. You know, all
niggas at
security
work
guards be
will fuck
fucking
your
each other
bitch
too.
quicker than
So,
anybody else will.
Hey, they be in there though. You remember old school? You remember the zoo? Now that was trifling.
huh. Oh, the zoo.
See,
Oh my god, I forgot
now but
about
let
work
so
hubbies at the zoo.
right
Yeah.
now so then so I'd have been in a situation like that, but this is a totally different instance. The cat had no idea, okay, whatsoever, and I'm mauling this bitch all over the zoo. You feel me? Like I'm just doing the wrong type of shit, but
Hey,
and
this nigga's a
then
wild boy, man.
I used to pull hey, I used to pull him to the side like, hey man, y'all watch this real quick. As soon as, old boy pull up and baby just go kiss him all in the mouth. I'm like, oh man. But we was fresh
Oh
out of
my
high school
god.
though, so that's different.
We was
You
fresh
ain't
out
supposed
of
to
high
rock like that.
school.
That's the
Oh
difference. Now I
06,
wouldn't do no
oh
shit like that.
07.
You get what I'm saying? So
It
that
was
was a
Hey,
different instance. But
and if you were that guy, you'd be like, baby, I ain't even tripping as long as these bills is paid.
wild boy.
Nick says high as
That's
hell.
this nigga why he got to be off something. But my
Then my
boy
job was
did that shit. That type of shit
Shameless
is
plug.
it's on either side, man. Like my cousin ain't had no idea whatsoever and was really just, oblivious to the shit. Baby was out of pocket. She for sure
Yeah,
was. Yeah. No doubt about that. She was
my
fine.
boy was cracking that thing. I used to be like, bro, that nigga gonna kill this bitch.
He wasn't gonna say nothing to me, but he was,
Man,
yeah, you supposed to check the bitch, man. No doubt
he
about it.
coming to work with black eyes. I know it's a nigga
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, she did used
Yeah.
to come to work with black eyes too. No doubt.
God
I was
damn.
God
messing that
damn.
I was messing that
You
black
didn't
eye
feel
up too,
you
boy.
didn't feel no type of responsibility
Man,
in the
I was
situation.
Messing that black
17.
guy up.
Nigga, I was 17. Nigga, I didn't
Oh,
care.
he,
Like
he said
I was a
he said
kid, nigga.
throat was
Oh,
Hey,
it was a
he
great.
long
fell
time
up in
ago,
that
huh?
thing and was like, hold up, somebody else been in here.
For
When
sure,
he
I got up in that thing and moved
when he fell
everything
up in that
around, cuzzo.
box,
That boy fell in that motherfucker. Like that's what was happening. She like, you gotta
This
be
nigga's
cool. I gotta
crazy.
go home. I'm like, bitch, fuck all that. I got to get this. You gonna have to deal with this. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that shit. On everything.
nigga,
You
I
gonna have to.
I seen her
Hey,
at the
buddy, she come to.
hospital. She was
Whoa, what you mean?
Michaela nurse, bro.
Swear to God.
When we was pregnant with Aubrey, and I looked at her. I said, "Oh shit, I just took the dick and Diddy." She like,
Come on, hold on, nigga. Wait a
she
minute.
like, don't you start. I said, I'm gonna call my boy.
I wonder if they still together. God damn.
Uh, somebody
Hey,
up here know.
if you found out they ain't.
Hey, you'll be surprised, man.
I'm surprised you
Yeah,
didn't end up in the
I
trunk.
am very. I've learned a lot tonight. I'm very surprised by a lot of things.
You will be very surprised. The
I'm
type of
surprised she didn't
shit
end up
that
in the
people
trunk, boy.
some niggas will hold on to that shit out of embarrassment. You dig? Keep it
That's
quiet.
true. That's true.
Don't never say nothing about it. stay with you. Get what I'm saying? Because they embarrassed. So yeah, I done
A
been on the
bitch cheat
other
on me, I'm
side of that.
telling everybody. This bitch is
I
a
always said, because I was a habitual side nigga at one point. You never know how sneaky the bitches is until you
Oh,
until you the side nigga.
him,
You
you
know what I'm
speaking
saying?
facts right
And
now.
and
Oh my
and
goodness,
and and that
that's some real shit right there,
All
him,
night.
but
man,
my
bruh.
point is because everything be going on, but I ain't saying that everybody, all the women is just dirtbags. That ain't what I'm saying. My
The
nigga,
Matrix
I
got
swear to
you.
God,
The Matrix just
okay.
got you, and they
Oh,
said, nigga, they is dirt bags. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Because man,
I'm still bad. I'm still bad.
no, you good now.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It ain't everybody ain't bad, man, because it's young ladies on here and stuff. So I ain't saying they bad, but I'm telling you that sneaky shit real.
Ladies, what's y'all take on cheating? Tiffany, what's your take on cheating? Is you sleep, girl?
No, I'm listening.
We're waiting on your answer.
Yeah, we're waiting.
You know
We're
how
waiting. We're all
We're
waiting.
waiting on you, Tiffany.
hey, you know how motherfuckers be in the class, don't be paying attention. Everything be quiet. You like, shit.
What was that? Five.
Everybody want to be
Five.
quiet when
I
the nigga
wasn't
asks me to
listening.
be.
But
Right.
what was the
Look,
question?
you weren't listening, basically. Okay, so just
He said,
No, I'm
admit I wasn't
listening.
listening. No, admit I didn't listen.
No,
Just say it.
I'm
I
listening.
said, what's
I
your thought?
promise you.
What's your thoughts on what he was saying? What
"Yeah,
you
like,
feel
what are
about
your
this?
thoughts on
The
cheating?"
cheating and all that stuff.
Um, my thought. I think cheating is horrible. It's bad.
Damn, it took you 12 minutes to think of that.
Look, I'm
Because
sitting
I
here
Hey,
was
hey,
trying
hey.
to. Because I'm like, is that a
Look,
trick question? Like cheating is horrible. Like, I'm like, is there?
Why
We
is it so? Why?
appreciate your
What is
answer,
so
Tiffany.
horrible about cheating though? Like,
you're
is it the
lying.
thought that
Yeah.
people find out you getting cheated on? Do you feel like that the
Well, I think.
relationship is over now? Like, what is it?
Well, I personally feel like it's you wasting the other person's time. If you're going to cheat on them, then you might as well not be in a committed relationship.
Mm.
Like, why commit yourself or have someone feel like you're committed if if you want to cheat, then just be single. Like, I don't get it. It's not even about getting caught cheating. It's about like,
Because
it's the
nobody wants to
thought.
be alone, but they also want to be happy and be satisfied and, satisfy all those primal manly needs.
I'm pretty sure there's two people. There's a that wants that too. So you all two can be together or be in y'all fling or whatever
Where?
they got
Can
going
you can
on.
you send me to them? Send me to the
Trust me,
I
there's
wanna fuck
somebody for
multiple
everybody.
niggas. I wanna fuck multiple niggas site. I'll be the first one to sign up.
So, if you guys are having threesomes and shit in your relationship, right? If he go out and get pussy on his own, is it cheating?
Yeah, if you don't, yeah, it is.
It's cheating. I don't know.
Because if we have an agreement to do it together, then it's not. But if you're sneaking and doing it and not telling me, that's definitely cheating.
I'm just so who do people be mirroring their relationships after? Like, how did you figure out what type of relationship was good for you?
Uh, Caucasian society and TV told them that their
Caucasian society.
relationship they're supposed to be 100% monogamous to each other. And then all their girlfriends said, girl, he cheating on you. He don't love you.
Well, I wasn't just asking the women. I'm asking niggas too.
Embarrassment.
Oh, embarrassment. Okay, so it's
I'm
how
sorry.
other people view you, which has the most influence on how you deal with your woman.
No. Well, I was speaking from the woman's because
Well, that's what niggas too, though.
in
That's why
situations
niggas be out
I've
here
seen.
asking girls they body count because
No,
they
hold on, hold
scared
on, hold on, hold
niggas
on, hold
being
on, hold on,
embarrassed.
hold on. So in situations that I've seen, uh, a lot
You
of
got the
women will
echo.
put up with
I think
their
it's
man
echoing.
cheating. Oh, is it echoing? Shit, is that me? Is it still echoing? No.
No.
All right.
No.
So from what I've seen is a lot of women will actually put up with
Oh,
their
there
man
it
cheating.
goes.
Oh, for real? Damn.
They're echoing hella bad.
Myself.
Somebody might need to mute. Y'all on mute? Can y'all hear me?
You're good now.
I'm good now. Okay. So from what I've seen is that a lot of women will actually put up with their man cheating as long as he is like that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if he is taking care of everything and to where she has absolutely like no worries whatsoever. As long as you are not embarrassing her, a lot of women will actually put up with their man cheating. From what I've seen.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
okay with the threesome. Like, I'm not giving no man that I'm dealing with a threesome with me, from me.
Why is that? Why do you feel like that though?
Cause I had a threesome before, and I didn't enjoy it.
What was
So
it
now all the
enjoyable
threesomes
about
is
it?
just out of the window
Huh?
for all the other niggas in the world. So I said now no nigga can get a threesome
Yeah.
because you had one bad threesome.
You know what?
Because I'm not interested in it. So it's like, why would I do something I'm not interested in?
Wait, what was the bad experience though?
I
Maybe
was
she's
just
just
about
not
to
gay.
ask you what happened.
Becoming her and
Maybe
not
she
you
should
was
try
that.
sucking on a different pussy.
I mean, I'm not sucking on anybody's vagina.
Well,
Um,
that's not a threesome.
Cause she's
Y'all
not
just fucked the
gay.
same
See,
nigga.
she's not gay. That's why.
exactly.
Look
Like,
at
I
Mex.
was
Here
just
comes
so
Mex
Threesomes.
she
with
could.
the cape. Put your
I'm
cape
just
up,
saying,
Mex.
threesomes involve some gay activities.
I mean, she could do whatever to me, but it was like, I'm not gonna do nothing to you. And then she
Oh,
tried to kiss me, and I
see,
was like,
that's
See?
not a
mm-mm.
threesome.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I take that back.
That ain't
Fuck
no
that.
damn threesome. Y'all just fucking the
Yeah,
same nigga.
you're just greedy. You selfish.
She was just over there
She,
for her use.
She was just over there reading
she want to be the
shit.
star of this threesome. That's what it is.
So what happened?
She
Like
like, you over
what
there
made
kissing on her, liking
what
her
about
The
it?
stuff.
girl tried to kiss
Hold
her,
on.
and she was like,
The
"No."
girl tried to
Is
kiss
that
me, and I was like, mm-mm. And she was like, really? And I said, yeah. And she was like, okay. And that was
so I
it.
think so this
See,
was this your dude that you was dealing with and y'all went and found a chick?
No. So this was like during the pandemic, and this was like a friend that I was talking to,
Okay.
and we had all went out one night. We came back to my place. I already knew like what was up, but I didn't do it.
So you
There was
probably
nothing about it that I did not enjoy. There was nothing about it that I enjoyed.
Mex is the biggest caper he is.
so you
No,
Mex
I'm
is the
not. Like I said,
so
yo,
Captain
it was
Saver.
I just hate bitches and hoes. But if they want to be bitches and
Captain
hoes, I can teach them. But I'm
Saver.
saying, if you're really trying to be
Captain
a real woman, I can get you
Saver.
there too. So it don't matter.
Oh my god!
God.
so I think
Hey,
so at time
How can
let
a
me
man
say this.
show
So
a
I think
woman
at
how to be
times
a real
the
woman?
issue uh-oh.
What was that?
How can a man show a woman how to be a real woman?
You
hey,
How do
gotta
I
your
put
show
your
a
hand
woman
up.
how to
echo
be
is
a real
really
woman?
bad right now.
I mean, you got
Turn
to
your
carry
hand up
yourself
the
with some
mic.
class. You know what I mean? Like, probably be a little more selective in your decision making and shit like that. Be a little more conservative. If you're
He
trying to keep
doesn't
your
know
essence
what.
type of woman, I mean, if your goal is to one day be married and maybe have a family and a husband, but if that's not your goal, with some
Have
girls
you
are like,
lived
fuck
your
that, I don't
life as
care.
a woman,
Just do what
Nick?
you do. No, because look, it's a man's world, right? So like, we decide what goes on. So we know what we like and what we respect as far as wanting to settle down long term. Now, of course, like the bitch popping her pussy, we in that shit. But guess what? I'm not walking you down the aisle. So if what your goal is as a woman is
But
to
everybody
somehow get a
have
man to
different
consider this,
parameters.
Well, we know you love hoes, so we know your wife a hoe. I know that. I know you and you and him don't give a fuck. So that's cool. Women, you still got a chance.
Nah,
They're
man,
out
I
there.
just don't harp on women's body counts and shit like that because I'm out here fucking bitches and all the shit
No.
and
You
living my
harp on the
life.
bodies though.
You
You
want
harp on the
a
bodies.
freaky 18-year-old? You want a freaky
You
virgin?
I don't. Oh, hold on. Do you want to? You really want to bring that up, Coop?
You
Hey, Coop, you want to bring it
fuck a
up, Coop?
woman?
You want to bring it up,
You
Coop?
only want women that want a fucking missionary in the room.
Hey,
And I
Coop,
like bitches that's
you want to
gonna
bring it
ball.
up? You want to bring it
It's
up?
different.
Because last I remember, there was only 2 of us on a panel that were uncomfortable
Oh
with an
my
18-year-old being on there.
god!
So, you want to bring it up, or you want to just go ahead and
I've
redact
been
that?
saying this
Exactly. Don't be
before
starting
that
no narratives.
situation.
Don't put that on my
I've been
jacket.
saying this before that happened on the panel, so you can't bring that
Hey, but then it
situation.
happened on the panel. What'd you see with your own eyes?
Oh my god,
All
bro!
right, then.
What I'm saying is the
Don't
woman
put that
that
on my jacket.
you want a woman with 2 bodies or 1 body, but
I mean,
has never
preferably,
been.
yeah.
Nobody knows
It's
who she
impossible,
is.
but preferably.
And you're fucking 40 years old and you're not meeting a woman with 1 body. So
For sure
fucking
I'm
get
not.
over it.
For sure I'm not.
Get over it,
For sure
bro.
not. Because there's a difference between what's ideal and what's realistic. Right? So I'm talking about ideally. Like, and once again, and if you think I'm wrong, then raise your daughters differently and then you tell me. Go ahead and tell
Hey,
your
we're
daughter, like,
not
hey
gonna
baby,
bring up
it don't matter how many
children in
bodies you
these
got, one day you'll find a
conversations.
man. Go ahead and out here fucking and sucking. You're not
Hey,
gonna
my
tell your
daughters,
daughter that, so obviously that's not what you think a woman should be.
no, my daughters can grow up and do whatever the fuck they want because they
And you're
sexually
not
free.
gonna be
I'm out
disappointed in
there.
any of the decisions as a father.
That is their decisions that they are
That's
making, bro.
crazy.
I am not out here to control what they do sexually
It's not,
or who they
it's not about
marry.
controlling, it's about raising them with some
Nah,
respect.
you want to control. You want to be in.
No,
You
it's
want
about
to know
raising them
what
with
your
some
daughter
class
out
and
here doing
self-respect.
sexually.
A lot of these women have no self-respect and no self-confidence because the man never taught them
I
how.
don't know what none of these ladies out here doing
We
because
do,
it ain't
because you
none of
know what
my
it's like to
fucking
meet a girl
business
that
and
had
I ain't
daddy
fucking.
issues. You know what it's
I
like. We all do because we fuck them. They're the easiest
I
ones.
ain't. I don't have a problem with any lady being out here sexually liberated, dog. You do. You mad
I'm
at a
ki-
bitch for
Yeah,
fucking
I do, bro.
the
I'm trying
same
to
way
raise a
you
young
want to
lady,
fuck
bro, and I'm
pussy.
never gonna tell her just go out here and fucking try every dick and nobody should judge you for it.
You want to
That's
try every
crazy.
pussy. Why
That's
you ain't
crazy.
getting judged?
I did, and I was wrong when I was younger.
Nah.
Looking back now, the ideal situation would have been to get married young, have a kid within that marriage to come home to a loving family every day.
It
So if I
took
didn't do that,
Let's
you.
I failed.
let's move on from the next show.
You know what it is.
Let's go on to the next
that nigga
episode.
said get
All right.
married, yo.
Get married young.
For
Hold on,
sure.
wait. I
I feel
want to
like both
get
of you guys are
Amanda's
making
take on
valid
this real
points.
quick.
What was that? What'd you say?
I feel like both of y'all are making valid points. I feel like you should, like, if
We can
someone
barely hear you,
married.
ma'am.
Your
You
audio
gotta
kind of
speak
messed
up,
up,
mama. You
nigga.
gotta speak up.
I don't know if you left out the stream yard, but you might have to close it and come back in because
No,
your
you just
audio
go
hella bad.
you go to settings, you go to audio, and then you can put it
Can you
on
hear me
default
now?
or speakerphone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like both of you guys
No,
are
we
making
can't.
valid
We lost you
points.
again, ma'am. You might have to go
It
out
You
works.
ain't
and
gotta
come back
close it
in.
out and come back in.
I will let you up. But I want to get Amanda to take on this real quick. Hey, Amanda. So does body count matter though to you when it comes to a man?
Um, to me, everybody has a history, and like it, it more matters. What matters more to me is, um, like like respect. That's like a big thing for me. So like if the guy that if I meet a guy and I start dating a guy and he's been with like a lot of other women, um, that is not as big of an issue to me as if he has disrespected women. And because I mean everybody has a history. Like it you're not gonna find someone that is a virgin these days that's,
I
within
mean, it's not hard. Now, it's not to say you're not gonna find anybody, because there's
You're
still
not
plenty of
gonna
people,
find a
and
version.
people that I
Where
know
you find a 30-plus-year-old virgin?
And to be honest with
Nigga,
you,
you ain't gonna find a fucking 18-year-old version. Nigga, like
to be honest with you, I don't want a virgin. I want
At
someone that knows
all.
what they're fucking doing, right?
I don't want a virgin either.
I don't want to take no virginities. I'm cool, bro. That's not my type of party.
That shit irritating as fuck.
I don't want a virgin either, but I definitely don't want a hoe. I'll say that.
I don't ask body counts and shit, man, because I'm not a child. I don't give a fuck who you was fucking before me. That's my pussy now.
But I'm
I
like
never
this
asked a
though,
bitch for
right?
a body count.
Like
They gonna lie
listen.
anyway because they
Like
know that high
listen,
number's not good.
you never can ask a female her body count.
And I ain't never gonna ask her it.
If you ask like they're either going to say that they don't know or they are just going to lie.
They're always gonna lie.
That's just what it is. Like
because they
think you're
going
And once again, let's dig deeper. Why would they lie? Because they know a high body count or a high number is not attractive to men.
No, it ain't attractive to you.
On average. Hey, Cooper pull you off the blade and give you a home. So
that's a fact. Come home with me, baby. It's a fee if you coming off the blade, though.
It's a fee, though. but I got a couple news waiting for you, baby.
Tear it off, huh?
I got some noodles with you, baby. Do you like
They always want to get people out of their
I think
character.
it's necessary. It's necessary to stop going in this direction, man, because we really gonna ruin women's self-esteem playing this game. People
You
are
just like
end
fucking a
up
whole bunch of
not
bitches,
being
yo.
fucking together. No, man, I done slowed down a lot, man. You can ask my partners. I swear to God, I used to fuck a lot of hoes though. Like
same.
You don't know too many niggas fuck bitches like I used to. But the point.
I have a question. So why is it okay for men to go out?
Because the world is a double standard.
Men and women are not the
y'all
same.
want me to take this? Y'all want to take this?
Here they go.
Go ahead, man.
Listen to this rhetoric that they about to spit.
Okay.
Listen to this
right.
bullshit.
So men are the dominant species. Women are the more valuable species because they give life. They give life from their womb. So women are the treasure, the one that is more value. Every pirate out there is looking for the best treasure, right? We're pirates. We can look for the treasure. As a treasure hunter, you get more clout and you're a better treasure hunter for the more treasures you gain. Or the biggest treasure, even if it's only one, as long as it's worth the most. As the treasure itself, you have more value when you are the least touched treasure, the least explored treasure, the one no one can find, the one no one can open. So at the end of the day, what side do you want to be on?
Who are you getting this value from?
From their self, they put the value on it. Like
women put the value on
and then
themselves.
they'll say all this, and then they'll they ain't
Because women give life. Without women, there's no life.
He'll say all this and tell a bitch she ain't shit.
Like women give life, men take life.
We give life too, though, man. You know, without us,
we do when we nut, but women are the ones that nurture it to actually being a being outside the womb. Like we're only responsible for the
listen,
inception.
we are in a new age, man.
I'm not sure what that has to do with being a man whore.
That's what your value is to the world. Because if not, then we just kill everybody off and we wouldn't need women. But we need you.
We in a new age, though. Some of these bitches ain't shit as far as being moms.
A lot of these bitches ain't shit, and this is why, because they don't value themselves.
That's a fact. Hey, a lot of these bitches are not shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I've dealt with a lot of ain't shit bitches. Shout out to my baby mama.
Yes. No, I'm just saying. Hey, cool. Can I say it, nigga? All right, now.
He's a woman. He's an E-man woman hater.
Nah, no. I'm just being honest.
I told y'all these niggas don't like women. They just like.
I love women so much. I'm trying to save them, bro. But I don't save hoes.
Put your cape on. Put your cape on.
But I don't save hoes. I don't save hoes.
Wait a minute. Didn't the second ago you said that you trying to teach women how to be women?
Absolutely.
What
the fuck you gonna teach a woman?
And I don't mean females. I don't mean females, right? Look, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. I don't mean females. I don't mean human beings with vaginas. I mean a real woman. The same way they talk about a real man. Right? Okay. So you have to have certain values, right? So men can argue all day about like, oh, well, I don't take care of my kids because of this reason, this reason, this reason. Majority of human beings on earth will look at you as a piece of shit. Regardless, some people will agree with you and say, hey, I feel you, bro. I understand. Not that many people. So people look at you're not a real man if you don't take care of your kids. So how can we not have standards on women? It's always okay to have standards on men.
Hold up.
You let wait. If a motherfucker come to rob you and your girl in a parking lot and you take off like, I bitch you on your own, like, are you a real man? Are you gonna have a value as a real man?
Wait
Fuck
a
no.
minute.
We're
Let's
here to
go. Wait,
protect.
wait, 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 wait. Hold up. You gave the examples. That's cool. Let's go back because you said you're teaching her how to be a woman, not the fact that you're just actually holding her to the standard that you've created. That's not the same thing. You created this particular standard. That doesn't mean that that is the standard.
Hold on. I didn't create this shit. You
You
acting like I'm
did.
the first
Well,
human on
wait a
earth, man. This
Because
has
wait
been
this
wait a
woman
standards
minute,
in
has
nigga.
a
every
Hold up.
culture.
standard, so you created
You
that in
said
your head.
you
This
said
is the
hold
overall
your
Your
standard in most
idea of what
cultures
a
around the
woman
world
is
through all
not the
time
idea
periods.
of what every man
oh
thinks
shit,
a woman
man.
is.
But
What do
because
What
just
do you
because
mean?
here's my point. Here's my point. And I am just honestly being like devil's advocate here.
Please speak to me.
Just because it has been the standard,
Oh,
does
here we go.
that still mean that it is the right thing? Because if you think about it, these standards have been set by who? By
Men,
men.
because it's our world. You live in it.
This nigga's crazy. Yeah, this nigga is crazy.
And
Nigga is
why would
crazy,
that be?
man.
Because at the end of the day, we can murder everybody. That's what we do. We
You
do it
think a
better than women
woman
ever
can
have.
murder
But we
everybody?
can't murder all the women because we need people to
You
create
are
people.
right. Jesus. Women can murder everybody.
No, they can't.
This motherfucker's crazy.
Yes, they
They can
can.
murder a couple people. No, they can't. There's never been a matriarchy that's ever survived in any era, ever. There's never been an army full of women that just took over lands. It's never happened. So
Because
yeah, one woman could kill some dudes. Like she could kill this dude, that dude. You got serial killers, but there's no way that against a bunch of dudes, like all women in the world versus all the men in the world, head up, you think you're gonna win?
On Everything Podcast said
we're
niggas
not
is out
talking
here
about
hurt.
that.
No,
Listen,
but
I
I'm saying
swear
so
to God, boy,
at the basic
seriously though.
animalistic part of it
No.
is like we can do that, but we won't because we need you.
Mix, who
Oh, man.
asked a girl her body count is lame as
Never.
fuck?
I've never asked a woman her body count. She gonna lie. My thing is, if I find out you have a crazy count, if I start dating you, niggas like, oh, bro, we ran a train on her back in high school. My niggas just fucked her like, oh, never mind. I'm not walking around with that on my arm. I'll fuck her behind closed doors because she's a hoe, but I'm not gonna be proud to show her off and introduce her to my mom and be like, hey, mom, nah.
Are
I'll
you
fuck it up.
single? Are you single?
He is very
Absolutely.
single.
This
He's never
nigga
going to get married.
surrounded around. No, he actually might
My
though. That's
standards
the
are too
crazy
high.
part.
I know.
That's
I know.
the crazy part because Blood actually might get married because of the
I
direction
might
the
one
shit is
day.
actually
I
going
hope
in.
to not die alone. That
But
for sure. That's not
but
appealing to me.
in that instance, that might be cool. But when we speaking to us, though, it's a totally different story. We can't keep going in this direction. we can't
But see,
because
but like
niggas
once
is
again,
real.
to take ourselves out of it, because it becomes personal because we're all adults here, right? It's like, how would you want to raise your children or your daughter? Like, how would you raise your daughter? What values would you give
Not
her? How would you raise
none of
her?
that shit you talking about.
Okay,
Zero of that shit.
So you would be cool with her fucking everybody. You'd be cool with her being out there being a little bopper.
My
That's her
man,
one. That's when women rights to just
Would
show
you
her
be
titties and
go
ass off and
you go
would
from
you
0
like
to
have the
100,
same
my
energy
nigga.
for
There's a
your
no,
lot of
but
shit in
daughter?
between.
so that's what I'm
You go
asking.
from
So
wait,
what
okay.
values would you give your daughter? Go for it.
What I would say to my daughter is, here we go. It's gonna be a lot of people if we did, because obviously you just so zeroed in on fucking. So that's
Yeah.
what we obviously got to talk about. You zeroed in on a man trying to put his dick into a girl. I would tell my daughter that life is dick pussy. Okay. Now that's what life is about. That's how life is created. Okay. You just so happen to have the most important thing on this earth with you. Do your best with it. And then after that, since you know that, once I have instilled that particular thing in her, for her to understand that you are the most important thing on this earth, because without you, we do not continue. Show her that is real value in that shit. Now, whatever she decides to do with it, this is the part where we completely and outright separate. Whatever she decides to do with that, at that point, it is for me to assist. I'm not being disappointed. I'm not showing that to no fucking kid. She's still a child. You never stop being a fucking parent. But you over here with your ego and shit talking about you would push your kid to the side if they made a wrong decision. Like, come on, my nigga, you got to get rid of that one
Literally
day.
telling girls that your only
Like, you really
value is
got to get rid of that one
in your
day.
box.
you got
But
to
that
do
is
that.
your main value.
Brother,
No,
more valuable than just their
Jesus
box, bro.
Christ.
They
But
are
most of the
human
value comes
beings,
from
bro.
see because you see it as just a box. If you see it as a womb that creates life, it's
They're
different. You see
more
it just a hole
valuable
to
than
stick
their
your dick
womb that
in,
Absolutely.
just
it's
creates life.
cool.
And
You
that is
see it as
what you
just a hole to
telling
stick your
them.
dick in, like baby, you got a pussy. Motherfuckers gonna try to fuck that shit. Be careful. No, like
No,
yo,
that's how
can you get
you see
pregnant? You have a
it.
kid. There's a whole bunch of other
That's
shit that come with
exactly
the
what you're
shit.
talking about. That's
That's
the
cool.
viewpoint that you're
That's
coming
cool.
with, man.
Hey, and that's
But
on you.
once
I'm not gonna judge
again, man,
nobody's parenting because
I
there's
told
no rule book to this
absolutely
shit.
not. Yeah. It ain't. Just with you also got to get people ready for new times though.
And I
Just
definitely
like
don't want to
trying to
damage my child with
you
my
can't do
parenting.
no
I never
parenting
will.
that motherfuckers used to do right now. You can't do the same shit. You'll fuck around and lose your kid trying to parent like our parents parented us or the parents before that. The
You know how many
generation
people
My
is
before. You
parents didn't
damaged
can't
parent
do
me,
that shit
so
no more.
from that
And
parenting
that,
style that
that nigga,
you
that
saying
makes
right
sense why
now?
you so
You
angry
know how
about this
many
you
shit.
little
know it.
girls is damaged in this world? You know how many little girls is so damaged because of their daddy was worried about who they was fucking instead of instilling real
You know
values
how
in
many
them?
more girls are damaged because their daddies didn't give a fuck about them in general?
What about
Hey
the girls
man,
that had dads in their life and still chose to fuck off and do
Hey,
X, Y,
look,
and
girls
and
Z?
that
do that
don't have
shit.
a father are the easiest to fuck. I'm
Yes,
just saying.
easy, all the time. Or
I'm
had a
just
bad
All
saying
of these
relationship with the
niggas is
dad
they
that
fucking
are
was
the
at
girls.
home.
Now
That's
you're
easiest.
not
not. Y'all
true.
just ain't got no
Yes,
game.
every
No,
That's
time.
not true.
they are the
Every
easiest.
time.
That's
They
not
got
true.
mommy. If they got daddy issues like that, I'm telling you, like it's
It
almost
ain't a
a
bit.
go.
It's not a bitch
It's
that's
a
hard to
go.
fuck. Period. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
It's
Whether
not
she
hard
got
to
a
fuck at
daddy,
all.
a
But the ones that are
mama, or not,
easiest to fuck
Yeah,
are the
like
daddy
shit
issues.
to
I'm
do
just
with
saying
no pops,
the
man.
easiest ones.
Especially if you coming. Now the cold part about it is if you coming down hard on a young lady, nigga, she gonna rebel like a motherfucker. So the hard
I don't
on, the
come down hard on
popses.
her.
I'm not talking about you, big dog.
Oh,
I'm
okay, my
saying
bad.
those are the ones that seem to want to give that shit away because they had a pops that was on their ass telling them that they could never do nothing with it. You done damn near put a psychological chastity belt on little mama. So
That's
now
how you're
she done
supposed to do.
broke that motherfucker open on the church girl
Now, as
side of the
soon as she
game.
get a little freedom, that
Now,
motherfucker
as soon as you
is
let her out
oyster
that door, she finna
perpetual.
spread that shit the fuck wide open for everybody. Like this the part that motherfuckers got to be like if you didn't only fucked with a certain type of bitch or a certain kind of woman or like nah man, we gotta stop this shit, blood. Especially like let Mex talk that shit. That's fine. But we got to stop that shit because these women, just like he said, if niggas keep talking this type of shit, then what you gonna expect the bitches to be by themselves?
I mean, I feel like
No,
Cause
that's
they
why
no,
most
fuck.
of
because
them
here's
hoes.
the
Bitches
thing.
gon'
That's
fuck.
why
We keep
most
okay.
of
Hold
them
on. We keep
bother
talking about
by
women, bro. We keep talking about women. I'm not trying to just put it all on women. At the same time, we need to raise our young men to be respectable young men that are worthy of having a good woman. Too, also. That's the other half of it. But we always talk about bitches, women. But us as men, like, yeah, you could teach your son, like, hey, hoes is hoes, treat them like this, but with good women, don't ever treat her like a hoe, don't ever disrespect her, ever woo. If she out here popping her pussy and let everybody hit, yeah, hit too. Fuck it. Fuck that bitch. Don't call her in the morning. Fuck her. Right? Because she don't care about herself. But when it's a good woman, and you know it's a good woman that keeps to herself, she has class about herself, she does all this stuff, she's not one of them, you don't treat her like one of them. You treat her like a fucking gentleman. You respect her. You don't do all that. You gotta teach that, and then eventually those two people will meet and have great relationships.
Yeah.
What was you
That's
saying,
cute,
Mizzle,
my nigga.
before they go?
What you
I
say,
don't
boy?
know.
You said what,
I
Mizzle?
don't know.
Hey man, but that's cute though. That's real nice, man. To try to get the young man
But at the end
to
of the
do
day,
right.
unless you're raping bitches, it's always up to the female to decide who she opens up her pussy
Wait a
to. So
minute. You
Good
can't just throw
God.
the R word out like that.
He's
I'm
Like,
just
telling the truth
saying, like it's
though.
true.
I
When
mean,
you're pursuing women, you can throw
women
out everything you want.
control
It's up
who
to her to
fucks them.
decide.
Women control who fucks them.
Yep.
So let's not hold up. Let's take it
And
back
men
a
control
second. Ladies,
relationships.
y'all got anything y'all want to say, man? I don't mean to kind of hold y'all out.
yeah, Amanda, let us know what you think about this shit.
Let the
Or
queen say something. Go ahead.
yeah,
Y'all take a
Um,
couple minutes. Y'all say what y'all need to say.
whew. That I just keep going back to and this is not from a me place because I am not like a just spread it all around kind of person. But what what
Shout
I
out
will
to
say
Amanda.
what I will say is that keep going back to why is it okay for a man to go and fuck everybody and their mama, but they are considered that's just a man being a man. But if a female goes and fucks multiple people, she's a hoe. That's what I want to know.
Ultimately, you're probably just gonna say that it's because they said so.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that I mean, I actually have a teenage daughter, and as far as what I have taught her is that um, she is in control of her sexuality,
Absolutely.
not any man. And if like let's take for example the whole oh, are you gonna expect to settle down with someone later on, whatever. That there are all kinds of different views on this subject, and um, you're gonna if it's meant to be, you'll find the person who is understanding of what your history is. And there are multiple different reasons why someone has multiple partners. I don't mean at once. I mean throughout their history. Because the thing about it is that there's a lot of motherfuckers out there, men that are just assholes, right? So we get into a relationship with a man. He is an asshole to us. We get out of the relationship. He is a part of our body count now, right? I didn't make him be an asshole, right? But now he's been a part of my body count. And you're going to hold that against me because there was a motherfucker in my life that I don't like that. I don't like that. So the truth of the matter is I would never be in a relationship with Mex because he feels that way about it. And that's fine. He can feel the way that he wants to feel, and I can feel the way I want to feel about it. You know what I mean? There are all different viewpoints on
But
this.
isn't the first thing you said is even though I don't carry myself that way because I don't do this and that. So obviously you yourself do not even agree with that lifestyle.
What?
And why would that be? Because you have some type of self-respect and standards about yourself, I would assume.
So I am saying that it is not my place to judge anyone for their sexual activities unless they are hurting someone else. That's what I'm saying. Just because I don't spread it around all over the place, it's not my place to judge someone who does.
But the reason we're judging that particular woman is if we're interested in her, right? If I'm thinking like, yo, I want to make you my wife one day or my girlfriend, we're gonna have these judgments. Right now, a random bitch walking down the street, I don't care what her body count is if I don't want her. I don't give a fuck.
But you know what your body count is. And if your body count is high, then why are you judging her for hers being? That's my only.
Oh, this is why. Because if there's two people on one knife, do you want to be the person getting stabbed or doing the stabbing? Men, women, we got a dick. You get penetrated. So would you rather be on the opposite end and getting some shit stuck in you, or would you rather be the person doing the sticking?
I don't know where Max comes up with these
I don't
analogies.
even have an answer.
I'm just saying. Why do women want to be men so fucking bad? Why is
I
men
can
don't
give
do
you
that?
the
Like
same
men don't be like, how come we can't get in the club for free? How come we don't get this? Men don't do that shit.
I do not want to be a man. No,
You sound like you're like, why is it okay for men to do this but not women? So you're obviously like, that's not fair. Men get to
there
do
is a
with women.
double standard. There is a double standard. That doesn't mean that I want to be a man. Just because I acknowledge the fact that there is a double standard.
But once again, there is no double standard because double standards only apply when both things are alike, and then there's two different standards. Men and women are not the same, or like, or equal, or similar.
You know, I can't even like continue.
Hey,
with you
I
because
got somebody
you believe
texting me
so
right now,
differently.
Max, and they said, "Fuck you."
Hey, yo, but Amanda,
Put that shit on the screen.
now
Oh, shit.
Amanda, but like you said that you wouldn't judge another person, right? Whatever.
Hey, hey, Coop.
Hold
Jay
on,
said,
hold on, dog.
"Fuck
This
him."
nigga just fucking. All right, yeah,
It
yeah.
is not my. I do believe that it is not my place to judge what someone else's lifestyle is.
So, what if it was your daughter that just turned out to be a like super hoe, like a super known hoe, like you would have?
I. What I will say about that is that I have tried to teach my daughter that she is in control of her own sexuality. Once again, it is not my place to judge that. Now,
They try and make it like, oh, if I say it's your daughter, your answer is going to change.
No, I'm just asking.
My answer is the
It should.
same. Like,
It should if you love her.
if she is engaging in behavior that is harmful to her or is risky to her health, that's a whole nother thing. But there is such a thing as safe sex. So I truly believe that if that's what she wants to do, that is her life. Especially once she's an adult, which she's like 2 months away from. So yeah.
well, ladies, I hope these conversations don't scare y'all from coming back to the podcast.
Man.
No,
we
not at
need
all.
y'all up here. We need y'all opinion.
It's just conversation.
I actually,
Or like, what if that was your mom? If you're like, damn, everybody said my mom used to be a big asshole back in the day. You're gonna be like, Sella proud, like, yeah, well, that's my mama. You know, she used to get
Nigga,
dick.
that's your mama. Niggas' mamas used to be outside and doing everything.
But I'm saying, are you proud of it? Would you be proud to find out your mom was like a retired bop? Like, just everyone in high school fucked her. Like, is that something you're gonna be like, fuck it? She got dick. She was a real one.
Well, I wouldn't be proud of
know
my
your
dad for
mama
doing it either. That's my point.
Mama.
I would not be proud of my dad for doing it.
Exactly. So if we're not proud of our daughter or our mother's
I would
doing it,
not be proud of my father for doing that.
or father, either one. If you're not proud of any human around you having hella fucking random sex with people, then
Papa was a Rolling
isn't that
Stone,
how
your
you
mama
feel?
gotta be a hoe.
You don't really agree with it.
It's not a matter of pride, though, big dog. Like that's the, that's the part.
That's my point. It's like, to me, it is.
It's not about being proud.
But you should have pride in the women and people around you. You should have pride in
I'm
the
not
people
having
around
pride in
you.
their sexual activities.
You
know
should
what
have
they need-
pride in yourself
You know
too.
what
You
y'all
should be
need
like,
to do?
you know what? I am a grown ass man and I can make good decisions, and my good decisions can include having sex with someone or not having sex with someone, and that is my decision.
What I'm supposed to be like? Look at my daughter. She out there fucking one nigga. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Like if that's
I
the
mean, that's
topic
better
of
than look at my daughter. She got a train ran on her. Yeah.
Like that's
who
the
the
topic
fuck
of
know their daughter got
conversation,
train ran
man.
on them?
Who the fuck knows their daughter's fucking one dude? Like,
Exactly.
if you know
It ain't
one, you
my
know the other.
fucking business. Once
Hello,
she's old
Yolanda.
enough to be an adult and make decisions on her own, it's none of my business.
You know what? These type
I've
of
No, I
raised her.
understand that. I'm never going to inquire.
You
I'm never
said
gonna be
you're
like,
raising your
I'm never
daughter
gonna
to
be
be a
like, Z,
good
how
wife,
many
and I'm
dicks
raising
have
my
you
daughter
had
to
this
be a
year?
good
I'm never
woman
gonna ask her
overall.
that. I'm never gonna ask her that. I don't ask any woman nothing. What I'm saying is when it comes to your plate, because a lot of times you don't know. I'm not gonna be like, I mean, I do a little bit of whole facts, and niggas say they know her and shit. I'm like, hold on, how you know her? Or if
Hell
other
yeah,
females
pull
be like, hey,
up.
I used to go to school with her. Like, okay, so you know what I mean, like, I'm gonna do a rundown. But if I don't know her, I don't know her. Like, I don't know. I get that part. But I'm saying once you know, once it is a fact. Once it is a overblown, like everybody knows, not just you know, but everyone in town knows, everyone in your surrounding area knows, and you're still gonna walk around with this bitch like you scored. Like, oh, I got the wife of the year right here because she cooks and cleans and shit.
All right, you guys. Have a good night. Talk to y'all later.
All right, bye,
Peace out.
Mizzle.
Alrighty,
And my
take care.
birthday coming
Pulling
up.
up.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you
Happy
for coming
birthday.
on, Mizzle.
It's your birthday?
It's coming up on the 15th.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Well, we expect to see you back
Get the fuck on. Tell us what you're doing
for
for
your
your birthday.
Okay, I'll let you guys know.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
She said it was her birthday, like it was tomorrow. But anyways,
He's pretty much telling you she ain't coming back for a week.
Have you have more topics, more questions?
Yeah, I do. Damn. All right. This is the last one, man. So, is it possible to be in love with two people at the same time? Him. Let's hear what the man with all the answers has to say.
With all of them. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I don't see why not. You can love one motherfucker, you can love two of them.
I don't know, man.
So you telling me I can't? I mean, if in fact you what is love defined as?
Did you say in love? Love.
Just like in love. Like, can you be in love with two people at the same time?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You
It's
can
niggas
so what you're
it's
saying
niggas
is
that
you're telling
really
me
love they side bitch, like
for sure
their
that
girlfriend
what?
though. Like nigga,
Right.
I'm in love
Like
with
nigga,
both of these bitches.
so you can have a side bitch, right? And be fucking with her through hella different relationships. Then end up falling in love with your actual broad. And you mean to tell me that ain't possible?
Yeah, it could be. But see, what I think about in love, right? Like you're always going to like one a little more than the other. Like like you're gonna want to be around one more than the other one, right? So I think about, okay, let's say like Phil Jackson, right? Phil Jackson had loved Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. But the nigga would much rather have Michael Jordan if Scottie Pippen, like like
But he still was in love with both of them. He just wanted one more.
So wait, so
if we're using that analogy,
what the fuck?
He loved Michael Jordan more, but he was in love with both of them niggas.
Well, is there a differentiation between in love and just loving and having love?
No, it's in love. Can you be in love with two people at the
But
same
I don't.
time?
Is being
so
in love the
define
same as
in
loving
love.
someone?
Define
In love, in love. Like I don't know if y'all have been in love before, but just
Nigga,
that
we
feeling
are
like
all
to.
almost 40. We've been in love.
Niggas old as
Well, I
fuck.
don't know.
What you talking about?
Him has been out here in these damn streets for a long time. So I don't know. Anyways.
Hello, man. Everybody have, but go ahead.
Oh man, hold on, wait, yo, we got a special guest in the building. Got to give it up to She Cute.
Hi.
Shout out to my cousin.
Be cute.
What up? What up? What up?
How everybody doing?
We good. How are you?
Sleepy?
Hello.
Oh, you sleepy?
Don't be
Let's
sleepy.
run
Wake up.
in the family.
Your sleepy ass coming on.
I know. I just finished eating. Y'all
That
know
was
I'm
a shot in the dark.
And Coop, you contagious.
Cousin, how you let your other cousin throw my homeboy hat across the park like that?
I didn't see that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on, wait. Did you just finish eating tater tot casserole?
The what?
Fuck up.
Yeah, damn well she don't want none of that bullshit.
No, I had what niggas eat: chicken, French fries.
He said
we gonna get you to Oklahoma so you can get some tater
I'm
tot
glad you
casserole.
said it.
So
he's a racist.
So potato tot casserole.
Nah, that don't even sound right.
He loved the fact that we had watermelon at our fucking family.
Hey, that shit was smacking. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first
tater tot casserole.
That's the first thing I ate. That shit was smacking. I was actually gonna bring watermelon, but I was like, I don't even want to hear what Coop got to say about it, so I did it.
They would have made you go get back in your car.
He's a racist, so
No, it was hot as fuck that day, so I was like, bro, like, I want something cold and refreshing.
Hey, would have been like, oh, you trying to be funny?
He said watermelon. He's a racist.
Hey, I ate all the strawberries too. Come on now.
They would have made that nigga go get back in the car.
I told you, if one of his family members would have knocked my hat off my head, I would have got my ass jumped all the way back to my car. Because it would have been a misunderstanding in that bitch.
You know your cousin don't know how to act.
Man.
You know she don't know how to act. Y'all just gotta excuse her.
Everybody got a cousin. Everybody got a cousin.
I got a
Everybody
couple
got a
that don't know how
cousin.
to act, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
Oh man.
At least I
I
got
was down.
some
I was
stages.
down there with them last week on Friday. Your cousin, little Charles, came down there thinking he was Tupac reincarnated.
Oh my God,
It
he
was,
always
hella-
be down there tweaking.
it was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
So
Wait a
we're
minute.
on.
Wait, let me just say this. Why that nigga pulled out my picture though? Out his car.
What
Come on,
picture?
look, cousin.
What?
I drive around with your picture.
Like you dead? What the fuck?
Right.
What the fuck?
Then he gonna pull
Like
out a
you
purple.
dead?
He pulled out a purple shirt and some jeans. Talking about we could be twins.
Man, that nigga be tweaking.
I was
He
like, oh my god,
he
what is
is fucking
my?
nuts. He's nuts.
Okay, so who asked the question? Can you
So
fall
the
in love with
question,
two people?
yeah, can you be in love with two people? And we're trying to distinguish the difference between loving someone and being in love with them.
Now those two are two different things, but I've heard you can be in love with two people at the same time. I just ain't never did. So
You ain't never seen them dudes that can't stop fucking with the bitch, no matter how many relationships he still keep her around. I can't stop fucking with her. Like
yeah,
she's
Is
gonna
that
be
love
around. That nigga,
or is that just that the pussy good or something?
nah, that nigga in love with her after 4 relationships, and this bitch still around. She in love with you, and you in love with her. She's
but they
just
just
not
can't.
getting elevated.
That nigga really risking shit for that bitch, man. Nigga, that's love, girl.
But they can't really be together. Yeah, people be in relationships like that.
You ever have the people that you know you would be perfect with, but y'all can't get along to be in a relationship, so y'all just fuck around with each other?
Yeah, I have been in this situation before. You know,
Shit.
Like I know I should be with this person, but man, we can't get along long enough to
yeah,
be together.
I can't stand this
God
bitch
damn.
for real, but I love her. So I mean, yeah.
Kind of bitch you want to put in a
Crazy.
headlock.
Bruh.
I
Nah,
do that.
shit, you want to DDT a bitch, man? Bitch, jump off the
The niggas
damn
in
dresser and SWAT
WWF.
con bomb her ass.
Stone
God damn.
cold stunner.
Right.
Yeah, I turn into Jeff Hardy in that bitch, man.
Y'all is crazy.
No, I was just playing. Hey,
I
but
do believe. I believe
I,
it so that you can
but
get
I
love.
did forget to ask everybody. I just want to know: have you had
Uh,
tater tots today? Anybody?
oh my
I don't
god.
eat tater
Who?
tots.
Say what?
See, on the
Hold on,
podcast
hold
about
on.
nothing, we don't indulge in tater tots. This is the
Nigga,
Free as
please.
Kid podcast. So he's just getting his shit off tonight. We don't fuck around with the tater tots in
Okay,
our.
okay, Tiffany, have you had tater tots today?
I don't eat tater tots.
What the fuck?
See what I'm
Him,
saying?
Mm-mm.
come
That's
on,
a
dog.
that's a black man from Oklahoma who wants some damn tater tots.
Him, have you had tater tots today? Him, come on, homie.
He's not even gonna give you
Hey,
the
I'm a real
satisfaction.
nigga, big dog. I don't even
Okay,
know what you got going on.
That nigga said,
I'm
"I
a
want
real
some French
nigga, big
fries, not
dog.
a
That's all
goddamn
I got to
tater
say
tot."
to you.
nigga, actual tots, nigga. She cute. Have you had tater tots today?
I don't eat tater tots. I had some French fries 30 minutes ago.
Damn. Amanda, have you had tater tots today?
I have not had tater tots today, but I do
So
enjoy
I'm
tater tots.
Nigga, I ain't had tater tots all year, so don't ask me because I ain't having them.
well, nigga, look, I need for you to get your ass down to Sonic immediately, as soon as they open. And I need for you to get a large tater
I'm
tot.
trying to drive to Castro Valley right now, not fucking
Oh,
Sonic.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Uh,
It's a well rich neighborhood.
Let me
Hey,
know when you come, cousin, so I can make your crab.
Right, man. I'm actually trying to drive to Castro Valley right now, but I don't think I'm gonna be getting up.
Mhm. I'm about to go to
No.
bed. I just ate that chicken. I went got my hair done today. She really cute.
Oh, you done whipped it. How? What you do?
Your camera ain't on though.
I know,
What
because
you
I'll
do
be speaking.
here?
Okay.
What you do? You got a flat iron? Or
Nope, I went old school.
what you got? Finger waves?
Yep,
You
I
got some
did.
finger waves?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got your hair done.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna go get some finger waves too, since we're
yeah.
about the same length right now.
It looks cute. It's growing back. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's good. Shout out to my cousin. She beat cancer not too long ago. So yeah, we whooped cancer ass.
That part.
Hell yeah. Let's do.
That part.
Well,
Now I gotta lose this weight because them pills made me gain so much weight. Eh, Hey, I'd rather have that than be dead.
yeah, that's a fact. Well, this has been the Freedom Cab Show. I appreciate everybody for coming through. You know, it's all love for everybody. But I do gotta play something for Coop. And I never thought that I would be playing this for the good brother him. But you niggas deserve this.
He's such a cat.
Nah, you niggas was on had y'all cape on tonight.
Hey, listen, man.
You niggas.
I
Yeah.
don't think the same way about women that you do, man. A woman's not unvalued to me because she giving up pussy. Like I don't know where that mindset comes from y'all that a woman only value is in pussy.
You know that's not their only
That's how
value.
y'all treating it.
No, it's just that when she was a super hoe is when it becomes an issue.
But
That's all I'm saying.
y'all y'all said some things before, and y'all make like a woman fucking who she want is being a hoe. Like so,
So
I don't know the mindset that y'all have when it comes to women, man. But it's sick.
so
It's
you a wife
sick.
of a woman that had sex with 300 dudes?
Shit, a woman gonna wife me up. Shit, I mean, hubby me up. Shit,
Nigga, you only
I
got
got a
like
pass too.
you only got six
I
bodies
got a
though.
filthy pass. I got
No,
titties,
no, no,
fucking
no, no, no,
hella ex
no,
girlfriends, all kind of shit. Like, so I'm as a woman supposed to look at me negative because I got all that shit going on.
no.
Why
No.
not?
Because like women don't really care about a man's body count from what I've seen, right? Like it's like
They do. They care if you ain't fucking. You
they
can't knock no
get
bitch. No bitch wants you. They got a problem with that too. So
Mm-hmm.
look, a woman's job is to get the best man that she can
you
get.
don't know her job. You can't tell her job.
Like I said, well, okay, women are trying to find the best man that they can get. And most dudes are trying to sleep with are trying to get with as many women as possible. Is that right or wrong?
Up until a certain point of their life, I feel like younger men are trying to fuck as many women as possible, but
Mm-hmm.
men with a real purpose ain't out here just doing the fool no more.
Mm, yeah, I'm off the
But we
street.
are different, and I think it has a lot to do with like our demographic and all kind of shit. Like,
Yeah, maybe that is just some Oakland shit. I don't know.
not no Oakland shit. I just
You
think
niggas in the Bay think
we
totally
have
different.
different ideas about sex and shit up here than maybe
Where you
Oklahoma.
from?
I am from Oklahoma.
Mm.
He's an
Well,
active Oklahomian.
hey, that's it.
Homie.
But the
And
women from
whenever,
Oklahoma don't think the way he think. Ain't that right, Amanda? Well,
I,
maybe Amanda
I
went to
mean,
sleep. Oh,
I started out one of the conversations saying I'm not a normal, like I'm not a typical woman, so I definitely cannot speak for other women here, but I think my only point, and I keep saying this, is that I just think that the double standard is not right.
Right. I agree.
It
It's
is
always a double
the
standard.
double standard is not right. If if you are saying that a woman should not have done it, then you should be saying that about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Do you,
my only point.
do you think it's not fair that men don't get in the club for free and get free shit handed out to them because of the way they look? Everyone should, right?
I've literally never gotten into a club for free. I've never done
You've
that.
never gotten offers. Not saying you accept it, but you never got offered anything from a man just for free for being attractive.
I have not.
Damn.
Never, Amanda, never.
Never. I literally have not. Like I have never had a guy come up to me and be like, "Can I buy you a drink?" Never had it happen.
Damn.
But
I am
how
not
does
a
this relate
normal.
between men and women though, man? Like
That's very rare.
That's
niggas ain't out
because
here
I'm saying like
accepting.
Niggas be
people
giving
only
out free shit all this time to
because
females.
people it seems that people only want equality and don't want double standards when it benefits them, but when it goes the other way around, they don't stand on the same square. Like if you're the one getting the privilege, it's like, well, shit, I'm not about to give this up to be equal with somebody. It's always about what can I gain from equality. It's never like, well, I'm gonna have to sacrifice and give up because it's not fair other people don't got it.
No, no. I'm not talking
Right.
about me gaining anything. I'm saying that it is wrong for people to be like, it's okay for me to do the shit, but not for you to do the shit. That's what I'm saying. It's not
So you
about me 'cause I don't care what you think of me.
no, I don't even know you to think anything of you.
Yeah, exactly. Like so like it's not about me gaining something or anything like that. I'm just saying that double standards I do not agree with.
I also don't agree with double standards. I just don't think there's
You
such thing as
perpetuate it.
no, but I don't think there's such
You
thing as double
perpetuate it.
standards. I don't think there's such thing as double standards between men and women. Because once again, I explained a double standard is when both subjects are exactly the same and there's a
Well,
different outcome.
then in that case, you need to take every individual because there is not one person on this planet that
Because
is like
men are not women and women are
there is
not men.
not one person on this planet that is like you. So you need to take every individually differently, which means you should not judge. That's my point.
Right. So what? I mean, I'm still stuck on what. So if somebody get in the club for free or they get bought a drink, what
Oh, there are
that got
clubs
to do,
that have like women's night
ladies?
where you can get in for free. And
Yeah.
why do they do that? They do that so that there are plenty of women in there for the guys to fucking hook up with. That's
But
why
why
they
isn't there
do it.
not plenty of men in there for the girls to fucking hook up with?
The
That's a double
men
standard.
go in there because the men are
And we
on
pay full
prowl.
price. The pricing is even different for men and women when you go to the club.
Well, then if you're choosing to go to that club, then you
But I'm saying,
are.
but it's a double standard. So
Women
shouldn't we
are
just
making the
eradicate
rules
all
of the
double
club, you
standards?
I'm
know.
not going to those clubs, honey. I'm not going to those clubs.
But most of the time, men make the rules for the club. So how you gonna
Mm-hmm.
be mad at the niggas
Yeah.
the rules that
Amen.
they made?
Amen.
No,
We
and men
want
make
an
the rules for
abundance of
men make the
women.
rules for this shit too. So how you
We
gonna be
want
mad at
abundance
that?
of women in the
If you
club, so we do
but if
free
I'm
before
saying
11
if
for
you're
women.
choosing to go to those clubs, then you're basically throwing your dollar vote at saying that is okay.
I think we're getting too caught up on the club like analogy. What I'm saying is, if you don't like double standards, you shouldn't like any double standards. You can't pick and choose. Well, I don't like this one because it doesn't benefit me, but this one I don't really mind. I'm not gonna say shit about.
What double
Or this
standards?
one,
What double standards do you think that I am okay with?
I mean, there's a lot like women. If and once again, I don't consider them double standards because men and women are different. I'm fine with there being differences in how you treat men and differences in how you treat women and different standards for a man and different standards for a woman. So, but in the way we're thinking now that men and women are the same and everyone should be treated equally and everything should be same.
I'm not saying that men and women are the
So
same.
only about sex we should be treated equally. Everything else, it's okay to have maybe a difference of opinion or a double standard, different way of being treated.
Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Anything. And because we're talking about sex, right? We're talking about sexual partners
Right.
and bodies.
So give me an
And it's not
example
fair
of
that men
something
get to
else
fuck a bunch of bitches.
because you
And
can't say that I am having double standards about other
okay,
things.
I mean, if you want to, if we want to go through like different topics, there's welfare, custody, domestic violence cases. There's a lot of things that women have an advantage in, with no questions being asked. versus men?
It depends on what state you in.
But overall, just if you want to pull all 50 states together, all men and all women involved in all cases, there's an overwhelming coincidence in statistics that women get an advantage when it comes to certain things. Right? So is that fair or not fair, or is it just not fair when it doesn't benefit you?
Well, I'm not a part of any of those things.
There's a lot of.
No, I'm saying whether you're a part of it or not, your level of thinking, like, do you think that's fair? Would you riot against it? Would you put your same foot forward, like, hey, this ain't right?
Well, I'm not going to riot against.
I said riot, not riot.
Thinking that it's okay.
Just say George Floyd, right? Nobody need riot. But,
Okay.
no, I said riot. Like, would you stand up for it the same way you would on this women's sexual liberty?
So you're
shit?
talking like let's take the custody thing into consideration. Let's talk about that topic. I think that custody should go to the person who is the best equipped to take care of that child.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So if that happens,
and most of the time it's a man.
And I actually know someone that is in this circumstance, and I actually do believe that man should be the one to get the custody of the children, because I believe that man is the one that is the best equipped to take care of.
A lot of great dads out there.
Yes, I do ride on that. Like, I absolutely 100% do ride on that.
Women too. We just don't hear about all the bum women as much as they complain about the dad.
Exactly. And I don't agree with women being bum women.
Right. I don't like that.
I don't agree with women doing things that harm others. I don't agree with men doing things that harm others. I think that and whenever, like, if we're talking about the justice system, like, there are biases all over the freaking place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it is not right to have bias, but it exists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have control over it. I don't have control over that. But I do not think that it is right. So, yeah.
That's good. And that's what I say. I respect people's opinions that stay consistent across all subject matters, because even when it comes to anything that is death related, we are at a very high disadvantage. Anything death related, anything when it comes to war, anything when it comes to, like I said, the scenario before, if you're getting robbed in a parking lot, like, is it, like, a man's supposed to be the one to stand up to that shit and protect the woman. Like, if it's the other way around, it's not a good situation to be in. So it's just like, I don't know. That's why I say I don't believe they're double standards. Double standards would mean that we are exactly the same. We are not. Like, yeah, is it fair that men get to pull their dick out and piss everywhere, and a woman has to squat and fucking actually find somewhere to dip behind? I mean, you could, as a woman, I guess, lift your leg and just piss on something if you want, like in Step Brothers. But there's differences in men and women. Like, so it's like we can't hold men and women to the same standards when we are not the same. We're not the same creatures. Nothing about us is really the same at all, other than the fact that we're a human. That's it. After that point, it splits all the way down. There's nothing the same about us. Like, not the way we think, not the way we act, not biologically, not anything. Like, anything. There's nothing the same about us, other than maybe emotions. And then that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we hold different things the same standard? How are you gonna hold your dog to the same standard as your cat? Like, how are you gonna hold this to that? Like,
tell them don't get on your furniture.
Yeah, either way, yeah, stay your ass off. But it's like, you can't expect your cat to be meowing when someone's at the door and going and fucking bite them and try to attack them. Like, it just doesn't happen. So I think, like, that's part of, like, because the same thing, I feel like men are more bitch made when you're trying to, like, wonder, how come women get to do this and we don't? How come women get to do this and we don't? Like, that just sounds like a bitch to us as men. Nobody supports that. But women all day is like, how come men get to do this and we don't? How come men? Because you're not men. That's why. And we're not you. But the thing is, we don't complain about it most of the time. Bitch niggas do. Soft ass niggas do. Niggas that want to be females and act like females, like, those are the ones like, oh, it's not fair that girls get to do this and we don't. It's not fair that girls get looked at like this when they do this and we don't. Oh, if a girl sits here and airs some shit out, it's cool. Expose that nigga. If a man sits here and airs a female out, you look like a bitch, bro. Even if she is a hoe, even if you have all the screenshots. If a man goes online, like, screenshots a woman's shit, exposes these videos, and starts bashing this woman he used to be with that cheated on him, he looks like a fucking bitch.
Mm-hmm. But they still
But
do.
if a woman does it, it's just regular. It's like, oh shit, get your tea and your fucking
But I
popcorn ready.
don't do those things.
I know you don't, but I'm saying society.
Yeah.
See,
And I
you're
don't
only one
think
person
doing
though, but
those things.
overwhelmingly in
I don't
society
think doing those
is
things
different.
is right, because that is harming someone else.
For sure, it is. See, but you're an anomaly in your way of thinking.
I am
Overall,
very
like
much an anomaly.
exactly. So individuals make up. Individuals collectively is what makes up society. So individuals can have different thoughts on things, but when you have a million, then it's kind of like you're working with a percentile. Okay, 80% of people feel this way. Most likely, the direction of society is going to move that way. Just like the more people they got to accept the gay shit, look how the gay numbers have expanded. It's not a coincidence. Like anything that happens where a majority of people start agreeing to it, it starts happening. It goes into motion. If a majority of people don't agree with it, it usually doesn't, and there's some type of resistance against it. So, with that being said, it's like this whole movement now of like women can be men and we don't need that. No, we both need each other
I'm
at
not
the end of the
talking
day.
about women being men.
But
I
when
am
you're comparing
talking
yourself to
about
a man, it
no.
sounds that way.
I'm
Not
not
you, not you,
comparing
not you.
myself to a man. I am not
Not,
comparing myself
I'm
to a
not
man.
saying you. I'm not saying you.
I
I'm
am
saying when
saying
women do.
right, but my point of it is that if it is okay for a man to go out and sleep with 100 women, how can that man say that it's not okay for a woman to do the same thing? Whether or not you choose to be with that woman is a whole different thing, because that's up to you as to who you choose to be with, right? But to just flat out say it's not okay for women to sleep with men, but it's okay for men to sleep with women, who the fuck are the men sleeping with? They're sleeping with women. So who is it that's creating the hoes? It's the men. The women
No,
are
because you
choosing
guys
to do
still
it.
open up your legs and let them hit.
The women are choosing to do it. But if the men weren't expecting it of them, then it wouldn't happen.
It does like at the end of the day, if the man is not raping the woman, he has no say so in fucking that woman. She chooses to open her legs and let that man go inside of her.
But
so at the end of the day, it's her fault
has
if she's a hoe.
he has the
Why is it her
responsibility of who he's
open
sticking
their
his
legs?
dick into. That's my point. It
For
goes
sure.
both ways. Goes
Now,
both
if a man bent over and opened his ass and to get penetrated, then yeah, he'd be just as much of a hoe. If that's what the argument is.
Wow. Just wow.
But now let's look at it from a survivalistic, naturalistic standpoint, right? If we somehow, and this probably never happened, if we come to the
There
end of
are
days,
so many people on this planet, so do not bring up anything about creating more people.
no, that's
have to
the
have
whole
more
point of a
people.
species to survive is to reproduce. That's how endangered species have
We
been and
no
extinction
longer
happens.
need for every man to go out and spread his seed to 500
I'm
women. We no
I'm
longer
not
need
saying I agree with you. I'm not saying that we do. We're actually overpopulated. But what I'm saying is,
exactly.
what I'm saying is, since the beginning of time, if that has always been the nature, then how can you ride against the nature now? Like, oh, we don't need it no more, so don't be what you've always been forever. There's still an instinct there to do that. And at the end of the day, if somehow this was World War 2000 and there's fucking whatever left, then we will need to do that again. And men can get multiple women pregnant. Women cannot get pregnant by multiple men. Like, it's very rare cases they can. I don't even want to hear these anomalies about one time this girl fucked two dudes and had a twin or two different dudes. Yeah, I get it. It happens sometimes. But overall, that cannot happen. One man could fuck 20
Right, but
bitches,
that's not where
and
we're
then
at
it's up
right
to
now.
those women to produce a life and bring to term 20 kids. It won't always happen. Some girls will lose their kids, so on and so forth.
That's not
So
where we're at right now. So you, I don't mean you. I mean,
yeah, no, I
men
don't.
right now do not need to do that, right? So
Okay.
if you're using the argument of it's in our nature, well, there are a lot of things that we can choose to overcome our nature in,
Well,
because
then don't fuck.
that particular thing is not needed anymore right now. Now we run into an apocalypse kind of situation. That's a whole different thing, but we're not in that right now.
So your mind has changed based on the times you're living in, not necessarily who you truly are naturally.
I'm saying we all have the ability to make right choices and wrong choices. And if your nature is ruling you, then you're not strong enough to handle yourself.
Well, that could be said of anyone having sex.
Exactly.
Because I mean,
Why
at
is
the
it
end of the day,
wrong
sex
for a
is
woman
made
but
for
not wrong
reproduction.
for a man? That's all that I'm saying.
Yeah, we're all weak to our sexual desires, obviously, especially in the era we're living in. It's pushed upon us every day to fuck. So I get you. And I do think it takes a strong individual, man or woman, to resist sexual desires. I'm not good at it, so I'm not really want to speak on it. But if you were raising the next generation, you would want to instill those values in them, even if you failed.
I would want to instill that in my sons too. I don't have any.
Both. I said both.
I would want to instill that in my sons too. That it is important, just as much for a male as it is for a female, to think about what you're fucking doing.
Always. And think about the consequences of what can happen, which is babies.
Exactly.
And STDs and all a bunch of other shit. So it's like, yeah, it feels good. But the thing is, the only reason we found out that it feels good is because we needed to do it to survive. And then we're like, oh, this shit feel kind of good. Let's find a way that we can do this without the chance of having a baby. So we started coming up with contraceptives and all these IUDs and birth control that goes in your body. It's unnatural, and condoms and all this other shit, just to stop having kids so we could keep fucking. So if anything, humans are naturally addicted to sex because of years of evolution of feeling good through sex. So we're not saying that, though. We're not, hey, we don't need to do that no more, guys. No, we're going to keep doing it. So once again, it's like you fight against one nature, but you fully embrace the other nature. So are we going against what's natural, or are we only picking and choosing what part of what's natural to go against?
Both.
So if we're picking and choosing, then it really doesn't matter. Then the conversations are mute. Then it's just up to every individual, and then we'll figure out collectively how most individuals feel.
Right.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But that's what leads to chaos, though. When you have a society, people going in different directions, and you don't have any type of unity or anyone agreeing on anything.
We don't have unity now, but
well, I think that there are a lot of people that don't agree with you.
For sure, I know.
I think that there are a lot of people that don't agree with you.
Probably, and they probably got little hoe ass daughters. So good for them.
Really? Did you just say that?
Well, I think that he might have just called my daughter a hoe.
No, I didn't. I mean, I don't know what your daughter's doing, but I'm not gonna mince my words. If she is out there doing it, then that's something you gotta look at. But I don't know your kid. I'm not gonna speak on kids. I don't like speaking on kids. I'm saying in general, if there is a parent that says, "Hey, I don't really care who my daughter fucks, how many people she fucks,"
I didn't say I didn't care. I said,
but that's my main argument is for women to preserve their vagina.
I taught her that she is in control of her sexuality. That's what I said.
Hey, Kev, cool backstage. I mean, combo. Sorry.
Well, dang it, did you just call me combo?
But it's the same thing. Like, would you be proud if your son became a gang member and start killing people on a regular basis? Would you be like, hey, well, I mean, he's free to live his life, do what he wants to do?
Why are we equating someone killing people in a gang to a female having sex?
Okay. How about he never kill? Okay, how about he never kill nobody though? Okay, we'll take death out of it. He never killed no one, but he's a proud gang member, tatted the fuck up, probably sells drugs or does other things that are just frowned upon. But hey, he's his own man. He makes his own decisions. I'm very proud of who he's become.
A nigga like me 5-6 years ago.
That's not something to be proud of. That's not something to just look past and be like, well, I mean, he's a man now. Can't really. I mean, obviously, you can't technically do nothing about it because he is a man. But to just be like, oh, that's my boy. Come here. Happy Father's Day to me. Like, no.
Okay, I say again, it's not about me being proud of her or not proud of her for her actions. She is in control of her sexuality. I am not in control of that. She is in control of it. So that's not
okay, but at the end of the day, you should be proud of what you raised. Parents should be proud of their children.
Proud of what I raised.
That's the end goal, right?
I am proud of what I raised. Just because I have raised her,
I have a 14-year-old daughter. I have one.
Just because I have raised her that she is in control of her sexuality does not mean that she is going out there sleeping with a bunch of guys.
I'm not saying she is or isn't. Like I said, I know nothing about your
That's
kid.
what I'm saying. So I
And I don't even
proud
take
of
the
her.
statement that you're saying as far as being in control of sexuality. It doesn't sound like you're encouraging to go fuck, right? Because everyone is controlled what they do with their
Right.
genitals.
She is in control of her own sexuality.
Yes. Now,
Not
when she
man.
chooses, because she is control of sexuality, when she chooses to be hypersexual with it, then what is your feeling about it? You keep being on this, oh, I'm not gonna judge, but you still know it's not right.
Not
Like
right.
at your core, because you say yourself, you don't carry yourself like that.
I don't
So,
carry myself like that.
okay, so
So
you know at the
daughter
core that
carries
is not appealing and that is not right,
My
even
point,
morally.
my
daughter no
point is that for a man, I would feel the same way. If I had a son and I said, you know, you are in control of your own sexuality, which you probably agree that men are in
Yep.
control of their own sexuality, right?
And if you end up being gay, I'd be just as disappointed.
Why is it not okay for women to be in control of their own sexuality?
Yeah.
That's my only point.
We're gonna keep going in this same loop over and over again with Meg. I love the conversation. I think there's room for this conversation to grow if everybody's willing to listen to everybody. But let's move on.
I say I appreciate everybody for coming through. This has been a great show.
We can continue this backstage. You can end the live.
Shout out to everybody that came through. Oh, but hold on, wait. Before I end the live, I do have to end it with some sweet white flesh.
Get this shit off my screen.
Oh, man.
This has been a Freedom Cam show, man. Shout out to the Tater Tots, and we out.
Fucking trailer park bunnies on my